What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, I'm vibed out. You know that. It is officially Thursday. It is officially a couple days before Christmas. So yeah, man. It's the chaotic, busy, fun, exciting time. Obviously, game on Saturday. We're still all... I don't even know if we're fully recovered from yesterday's news, but we all still just processing that. So yeah, man. Other than that, baby, it's a vibe, man. It is a vibe. But what's up on your end, man?
I don't got too much.
Yeah, you do. Don't play.
No.
I
don't
you
got
do.
Too much going
yes, you do.
No, we were just talking, and it is a shame a little bit sometimes. We just take time for granted, and because you asked me, like, dude, Christmas is coming up.
Yes, you do.
I'm like, yeah, I guess it is. It's like 3 days away. You don't even realize it. Time just flies.
We got plenty going on. Plenty of fun stuff happening. Come on, Deke, just tell them. Yep. Yeah. It's that time of year, man. It's that time of year. But no, man, it does fly by, though, man. And this is not an end of the year show, but this is the last show before Christmas, though. So yeah, it does kind of, make you reflect a little bit. So yeah, I could definitely dig that, though, man, without a doubt.
It's just so much, day by day. You're just working, getting whatever you got to get done in that moment, and just maybe forget sometimes.
Yeah.
We're in the holiday season. We're in the giving season. Everyone's supposed to be nice to each other and stuff. That type of thing. Yeah. Forget about that.
Are you being nice to people, Deke?
I try.
You been giving?
No, I'm not the most boisterous gift giver.
It's all good, man.
I might this year though. You know what? Man, we're getting close.
I was about to say, bro. You got like a couple of days left, man.
Gift cards.
That is like the go-to though. That's the go-to. Gift card them up. Can't never go wrong with a gift card.
It's weak, but maybe it's better than nothing. And I've given a whole lot of nothing in years past.
I'll try to think like, I'm not the biggest of gift givers.
I mean, you have to though.
I'll text you though. I'll text people.
No, but you have to for your kids.
Well, yeah, I got some like stuff, but the most of the stuff is just Santa, so I don't be having to do that. Yeah. But some of the stuff, yeah. Some of the stuff I do be like, yo, Dad got you this, man. Other stuff, I'm on vacation, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, few and far between for me. Gifts over the last like 4 or 5 years. I'll take them, but now I don't know. At this point in my life, I do think I need to start considering doing that more.
Now, do you get gifts? Like, if you were to get a gift, would you get a gift for like a lady friend? And would it be strictly platonic? Or do you feel like getting gifts for the opposite sex sends mixed signals?
It can. Yeah, I mean, there would be one. You know her. There would be one person. There would be one person I got a gift for.
Why you smiling like that, man? Let me stop. I ain't gonna blame. It's all good. It's okay. All right.
Gift sending mixed signals, though. Maybe actually, I'd be interested in the chat. Like,
you right. Y'all let us know. Yeah. What the gift situation is like, man. Can you give the opposite sex a gift? A platonic gift. Yeah.
Because obviously you could send a gift and it could mean more if you want it to mean more. But can you just do it platonically?
Just strictly platonic, yeah. I think you can, D. I personally think you can.
If it's a good friend you were like in a group with, like a friend group in high school with, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Just had to strictly be friends, though.
Yeah, I don't think it would send mixed signals. I don't think that would.
I'm saying, but the relationship couldn't have blurred that line though before. That's what I'm referring to.
If it blurred the line, then yeah, maybe you're sending mixed signals.
Oh, all right.
Right.
All right.
If it never blurred that line, though, if you never crossed that line.
So you, all right, you got some decisions to make then in terms of your gift giving. All right. If you decide to do it or not, though.
Well, no, for me, I wasn't even thinking friend group this year. No way. I'm thinking like brother, sister.
I just like how you waited until December 22nd to really have this conversation right now.
I think they've got me some gifts in the past.
Deke, we're 3 days away. We're 3 days. Now,
I owe them. I probably owe my parents, too.
So when y'all do gifts, though, do y'all do it on the 24th or the 25th?
Either or.
Because
most likely
you
for
really are running
family,
out of days, though, bro.
Most likely for like my parents and my brother, sister, that would be Christmas, like Christmas morning.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even know if you can go out Christmas Eve anyway. So I really only have
That's
one
what I'm
day.
saying, yeah, man.
Christmas Eve, a lot of stuff closes, right?
Yeah. But
Early,
you got
though.
all day tomorrow, though.
I got all day.
You got all day tomorrow.
What day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah.
Friday.
It's like
That's gonna be terrible.
it's Christmas Eve. Yeah.
That's gonna be terrible. There's no point in going out.
No, you got to go out that day, man. Yeah. Go out on Friday. You do all your Christmas shopping. Then make sure you wrap everything
That's
Friday
terrible.
night.
That's gonna be hell.
Oh, it ain't. It's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be hell.
That's
with the
going to
traffic.
that's going to put you all the way in the Christmas spirit, though, Deke. There is nothing that screams Christmas than last minute shopping. You got to go to Target and Walmart too, the hot spots for all of the chaos. When you talk about last minute shopping, baby, you can't catch me near a Target or Walmart parking lot right now, man. Can't do it. It's insane right now. But Deke, that is your calling. I can just see it now, Deke. You'll be perfect. And they need more people that are chilling like you too, man. Deaf people like that, because, you know, in holidays they be worked up. You'll be in there just kind of just, oh man, I think I'm gonna get one of those. That'd be the vibe, man.
The play might just be cash.
Oh.
My parents don't want my cash though.
Yeah.
So I'd probably have to get something a little more personal.
It's
probably too late for that though. You need to do some customization, right?
It depends. It depends. Let's see what the chat says.
I could write up a letter or something, but
nah. What you gonna write? I just missed y'all so much. I just really appreciate it. Sometimes that matters though. And like a little picture in there. You can get the picture printed off at Walgreens too, bro. So you got options.
I'm just thinking cash maybe.
That's
what I want. Honestly, I'll take cash over anything right now at this point in my life.
I would agree. We're at that age. We're at the cash age. But if you're talking about like for a parent, it might be more like sentimental age.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I have the time for that, because some of that sentimental stuff and customizing, whether it's portraits or doing those type of things, those can take weeks.
Deke, I think Target is calling your name. That's all I'm saying, bro. I think you are destined to go to Target with all the Targetians, all of them that's going to be in there.
Oh, they have a name.
Yeah. Target.
They have a group name.
Targetians. Yeah. Targetians, and they shop at Target when they're feeling real upscale. Target.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just tell you, man, I think that has your name on it. Preferably one that's like directly connected to a mall. I think if you went to one that was by a mall where you're going to get like the mall traffic and the Target traffic, I think that's what you need to experience tomorrow, Deke. Your year wouldn't be complete without it. I think you need to go tap into that, bro. I'm sure it's a lot of people out here that can attest to that experience.
No, I think I
think they would
up
like
to,
that, bro.
South Hills Village. I think this was last week. I wasn't even trying to get anything. I was just trying to get food, like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle or something.
Yeah.
It was hell.
Don't even go there.
I think it took me an hour. I went to Chick-fil-A initially. Then I saw literally 2 lines because they upgraded it. They got 2 lines wrapping around the whole building. I'm like, no, we're not waiting for this. So I go up to Chipotle, and it's taking me like 10 minutes just to get up there because of the traffic, and then to get out of it. It's insane. It's insane right now.
It's all good then, man.
Dude, I got to read some of these comments.
No, because I've been seeing them come in, man.
Richard
so let's tap in.
Arbizo says, Deke about to gift his pops an autographed picture of him from the Steelers game.
Hey, the TV, the one for the TV picture too, bro. Where they got you last year, end zone. Yeah.
Or I can make an NFT of whenever I was on ESPN.
Yeah, heck yeah.
What did I say? I know I was pounding my chest. So I was like,
something with 7. Yeah.
This is Big Ben's team. Like, this is Big Ben's home. He owns the Browns or something like that.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Ooh.
And I made it again. I think I got a screenshot
that's what I'm saying.
later in the game.
You got end zone game, and then you also got post game Ben walking by, handshaking everyone.
And he messed me.
Yeah. but maybe that's the NFT moment then. Maybe that's the one that you get the snub between 7 and Deke, man.
Maybe.
And we obviously going to talk snub today because we got some Pro Bowl convo we got to get into. But, man, that could be the perfect moment. It's iconic. Your dad would know the significance of it. So that's the personal touch. Yeah.
I don't know if that hit home. I don't know if he'd really want that. There's got to be a better picture out there.
It's like, I'm so proud of my boy. This is Mo. He finally met his hero.
I think they're sick pictures.
I
honestly think
I think it's a dope pick.
Would be very valuable. I just don't know if my dad's looking for that.
I think because he knows how much you love 7. And he knows how much of a moment that was for you, man. I think that it would have that significance, man.
Okay.
And you put up there, without you, Dad, this wouldn't be possible.
Well, he listens to the
That's
podcast.
what I'm saying, man.
So maybe he'll let me know.
Yeah.
Felicia Bellard says she sounds like a pro. Like she has everything planned out for
Okay.
But she says, Deke, buy it online at Walmart and do the pickup and let them bring it to your vehicle. That's just straight lazy.
No, but you know what? That's the cheat code, because I thought she was going to say go in and pick it up. And I was like, man, I've done the online order, have to go in and pick it up. The line is nuts. But the curbside pickup or the delivery, she's right, because now you're going to pay extra. So that's why you don't feel guilty about it, because you're boosting the economy.
It's not even about paying extra. I just can't do that.
You don't want to help somebody. That's somebody's job, though.
It feels like a man code violation.
You
got to go in,
right.
get your gift, buy it.
Okay.
Old-fashioned way. I hate all these new apps now.
Mm-hmm.
These little restaurant apps or fast food apps, and
even though
Uber
it gives another person. But think about it, though, Deke.
Order in person.
You're giving another person a chance to make money. That person that says, hey, I'm willing to pick up that food, I'm willing to drive it, oh, man, I will gladly compensate that person, because that's a job, man. That is somebody that is doing something constructive.
No judgment
and
if you want to do it, but I say it's a man code violation, and I don't do it. It's just not my vibe.
Mm-mm.
But she's a pro.
Yeah.
She suggests that.
I like that, though.
I just don't know what my brother or sister want, really. I think they're like me. I mean, they're around my age, so just cash will work.
All right. Or get them like socks. Everybody likes socks. Yeah. Or you can go the funny route. Get them like an ugly sweater or like a Christmas T-shirt or something.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, man. You got options with it.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Man. I believe in you, Deke. Target is calling you. If y'all see Deke at any Target tomorrow, make sure y'all stop him and inconvenience him. All right. Have every concept. I want his trip to Target to be like 4.5 hours long. That's the goal. I think it's only right, bro.
Paranoid Steeler fan says, man code. Go in, get your gift, buy it.
No.
And then he says,
no.
Or completely forget to do it because literally it's the 22nd already. Deke.
This is true. This is true. So now your man code has essentially set you up for the pickup, man. Order it online. Go in there and get it, though, Deke. You'll feel good, too, man. I can feel it. You'll feel good.
I'm trying to see anything else in terms of suggestions or what people are thinking here.
Let's see.
All right, Barboski Auto saying, I'm giving everyone in my fam $100. Like, here you go, Merry Christmas. Don't got time to buy gifts.
Now, Chris B
I think that's a strategy.
Chris B has another alternative. He says, if you want to get in good, DoorDash a Starbucks to her house as a surprise. I think that was more so for the lady friend, if it was the platonic, or if it was a little bit more than platonic.
Damn.
That's low key. I like your style, Chris B. See, we got some options with this thing, man. We have some options.
That's actually pretty good.
He sound like he might have done that before, low
that's
key.
Some game
yeah,
right
I'm like, yo, you sound kind of slick. Like most of the time, that's like the club vibe. Yo, man, send her a little drink down there, man. All right, but my man say, yo, just send her to Starbucks, baby. Yeah.
I'm not saying much else.
All right. Well, there we go then. All right. Oh no, hey Jacob, you out. We're gonna leave that one alone, and now we're gonna transition, bro. How'd that sound, man? Sound good to you, man? I think we're gonna go ahead and transition, but I like it with your mindset, Jacob. But I don't know if that's just a whole another ball game right there. Whole another ball game. All right. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time to start the show like we always do. Jacob got me, bro. I was like, yo, whoa. We can't without reading that one.
I mean, he's saying it in all caps
I
like
know,
it's a must or
I
something.
know. I'm like, hey, PG-ish. You know what I mean? This is YouTube. We're like NC-17, actually 16 and a half. You know what I mean? So we can't be, just, yeah. But let us know where you're tuning in from, man, in the chat. We give those big boy shout outs to start today's show. Jacob, what? All right.
All right, first couple. Barbarian. 757 JMU, respect.
Yes, indeed. The crib.
I thought he didn't like JMU.
Well, no, it was just a friendly banter because he's an ODU guy.
Okay.
And now that, we get back to tapping into those rivalries during the football season, we had to hash that rivalry. But it ended in a great way. I think that we both would agree. The team that was supposed to win.
The football season was over.
Yeah, the team that was supposed to win the game won. So everything is well.
How long ago did that happen?
This was like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I thought they played in hoops or something.
No. We got them coming up in hoops though.
Okay.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about going out to the JMU game for that ODU one specifically, man. And I actually thought of the Bro Bear when I was thinking of that game. I was like, you know what, man? I might pull up the ODU one just cause I know the Bro Bear and this is his squad. Yeah.
Kevin Carnegie, 760 Oceanside, California.
Let's
Feed
get
Pickens.
it. Let's get it. Man, it would be dope for him to have a coming out party on Saturday night. Man.
Yeah, he's getting there.
He is.
It's just we haven't had. It's tough to say because he has had one or two 100-yard games this year. He definitely had one. I don't know if he had close 90s. He's been in the 80s
I'll pull it up
or
on
90s
him.
range.
I'll
too.
check him.
Some touchdown. He's been doing things. It's just we need him to have one of those Deontay type of games from last week. But those numbers will be so much more inflated because Pickens catches a lot of his balls down the field.
He's only had 100-yard game. That was the Jets game.
He's had a couple close, right?
He's had an 83. He's had 2 83s and a 78. Yeah. Then he's 50s, 60s, but he does have the 102 against the Jets. That was early in the year too. That was actually tied for the most targets he had. He went on a 3-game stretch. He had 7 targets on Thursday night versus the Browns, 8 against the Jets, 8 against the Bills, 6 against the Bucks, 6 against the Dolphins. Then he went down to 3s and 4s, 6 targets back to back, Cincy and Indy. Yeah. We gotta get him more targets, man.
Literally talked about
seriously, dude.
How fans think Pickett can't throw to Pickens.
Mm-hmm.
That was all it was those first 2 or 3 games. He was just feeding them, chucking it up to him. We got King Cody Tokes, but wait, anyway, if we tried to get him 10 receptions, his stats would be 150 plus. I think. Just because of the nature of how he gets his targets down the field. It'd be awesome. Scott Foradora, 814 Erie, PA.
Let's go.
D in a box.
Jesus.
King Cody Tokes. That might send some mixed signals.
I would agree. I would agree.
The 570 Sugarloaf, PA. What's up, my dudes?
What's happening? Najee
Loudpack, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 954.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Stan Clare, Merry Christmas to the entire Steeler family from the 905, Toronto. Rest in peace, Franco. Tyler Minnick, 724, chilling.
All right. Let me tap in real quick, man. I got the homie Leo Warren tuning in from the 254, Killeen, Texas. You know we got Night Rider 16 popping back in the spot. Always got love for Night Rider. Tuning in from the 318, Midden, Louisiana, a.k.a. the Boot. Then after that, we got Jermaine tuning in from the 951, Marietta, California. And he says, Steeler Gang. Oh, yeah. You already know what it is. Country Malik, 48, tuning in from the 843, Charleston, South Carolina. And then I got to shout out the homie Zeke Shazier, tuning in from the 818. And he says, tuning in from Westlake, California, working a big boy job now with the crying emoji. Because, yes, we've been doing this show throughout all of Zeke's college stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, across the pond when he would have to go over to London, then come back to Cali. And, it is pretty good to hear that now he's, on his big boy job now, man. Just grinding away. I like to salute you, man. Salute you, baby. Absolutely. Yeah, that is something that sucks about big boy jobs. They don't always give you, holidays off, Yeah.
No, my brother. One of my good friends, he works at Dick's for, IT stuff. Mm-hmm. So, that's huge.
Yeah.
Christmas and Thanksgiving and Black Friday and all that. He's got to be on
around the clock
with the shopping carts and stuff.
Oh, maybe you should go there.
Yeah, get a little discount maybe.
Come on, man. Family affair. What's up, dude? And it might not be as crazily packed there as Target.
It's going to be packed. It's all going to be packed.
Yeah. Go to the one in South Hills where it's connected to the Target. Yeah.
It's going to be really packed.
That's what you want to do.
Really packed.
It's like mall Target Dicks.
No, I'm good.
That's what you need, man. That is what you need, Deke. Come on, man. I would go with you, but I'm busy, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have rolled with you. But if you go, I'll meet you up there. How'd that sound?
I doubt it.
Come on, man. You go, I'll meet you up there.
I don't believe it.
Oh, man, come on, Deke.
Now, listen, you're talking to the wrong guy. You're giving me an idea. It would be a funny little content idea or something.
Say it, bro.
I could be I'm on my story. I'm here. Where's Moats?
If you
don't show,
meet you.
It's a bad look.
I'm going to pull up, bro. Come on, man. You go first. I'm going to meet you.
There's no way. We got this on record, so if I actually do go up, maybe I'll buy my brother something.
So
He went to Penn
man.
State, so maybe I get him like a Penn State polo.
We are. Yeah. I got you, man. Yeah.
And I'm from up there, and I'm going to go on my Instagram story.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Although he likes Pitt, too, so I don't know. Maybe I'll...
The hell to Pitt.
Maybe I'll cop him some gear from the good
Yeah.
guys.
But either way, you go first. I'll meet you. Yeah.
Super chats?
I believe. Actually, I'm gonna read this last one. Then we'll go to super chats. But shout out to the 5-star chef Austin, tuning in from the 561 West Palm Beach, showing love, big time love for you down there in West Palm Beach, baby. Alrighty, now we're good for the supers. And while we are here, make sure I hit the like button too. One time.
Okay. Gorilla mode. Steelers take a lot of pride in and celebrate their history. I'm expecting them to be coming prepared this weekend and the game to have a playoff feel to it. Merry Christmas to all. # here we go. Listen, I think our initial reports or our initial speculation is turning out to be true. They are going to paint the end zones that yellow. Yep. Pretty sick.
I would agree, man. I definitely would agree. And
they might need to keep it that way.
If we win, they might. If you lose, then you can have the people saying it's
just
bad
a better
luck.
Aesthetic, I think.
What's the change up? Yeah, that's all. But I'm with you though. It's gonna look good. It's gonna pop. Like the nostalgia is gonna be there. Yeah, and then when you throw the block numbers on top, it is gonna feel real throwbackish. Like I think that's dope, bro.
I really think they need those gray face masks. They're not gonna do it though. They already showed the pictures of TJ and the block numbers. Yeah. He's got the normal helmet on. They're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Unless
maybe
they're
next
trying
year,
to shock us.
The shock factor would be there if they come up with the different helmet.
Would be sick.
It would be. It would.
I'm still saying I'm not opposed to them changing to the block numbers full time. I remember we talked about this a couple times, but just maybe have those italic ones. That's kind of like the Ben era. Then go back to the block because really, the Steelers have been rocking the block numbers for more of their history than
that's what you told me. Yeah,
these ones from the 2000s.
Yeah, because like I said, I never really could tell the difference like that until you started pointing. I'm like, oh,
I think the big difference, even though it's not really that big of a difference, is the current jerseys have an actual Steeler logo on them, whereas the block numbers don't.
And that's why they put that patch up there for the 50th anniversary then?
I guess, at least for this one, but I don't even think they did any patches in the past.
Okay.
Like, you remember when we did it for 2019 against the Rams?
Yeah.
We also had, was it
those
2018, the Browns game too?
Yeah, those
I don't
are
think
block
we had
numbers.
patches. Am I wrong, though?
You're right. I don't think we did.
I think they just left them as is.
I never even focused on it, the patch part, because it was always so block numbers was like what was talked about the most. So, yeah.
But, yeah, there's no Steeler logo on the block numbers.
Huh, okay.
Which is kind of a bummer, but that's how it was.
Maybe we could, find a common ground. Block numbers with the logo. We'll call it the KP8 era.
I'm fine with that.
There we go.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Berg City.
Oh, and Gorilla Mode. It is definitely going to have a playoff vibe to it. Before the Franco stuff, before the 50th Immaculate Reception celebration, just think of it in the sense that both of these teams are still trying. Well, more so for the Raiders, they definitely still have action. But for us, we still technically are alive, man. We still beeping. Beep, beep, beep. So both teams can't afford to lose. Both teams know that a loss essentially ends their season. So that was already going to have that sort of playoff feel. When you talk about prime time, when you talk about Raiders and Steelers, Christmas Eve, it was already going to be insane. I just think that now, though, it's going to take it to a whole nother level. But, yeah, it's going to be crazy. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this one, man.
Yeah, loser leaves town.
It's that simple.
Loser goes home.
It's that simple, man.
And I did get a little update on what needs to happen for these playoffs. Chargers lose out.
Okay.
That's one of them. But if the Chargers don't lose out, it is Dolphins losing out.
Okay.
Too. But we need the Jets and the Patriots to lose 2 of their last 3.
So are you telling me that I should be cheering for the Bills still?
If they're playing one of those teams.
Well, actually, they are going to be playing a couple of them teams. So we'll be good.
Yeah, tell them not choke.
Yeah.
Take care of their business.
I'll go cheer on. I'll cheer him in person. I'll go give him the words of encouragement.
The reason I'm excited about that is because I think Dolphins are our best chance at a lose-out potential. Chargers are playing some really bum teams here.
Who do the Dolphins have left on their schedule?
So they got Packers.
That should be a win.
Packers are playing kind of hot right now.
That should be a win, though.
And then they got, I think it's Jets Patriots.
Okay.
So it needs to be segmented. Like we need this to be perfect, where the Jets
So-
and Patriots lose the other two games outside of the Dolphins, but they beat the Dolphins in those two. I honestly feel like that's the
What?
better chance as opposed to the Chargers losing out, though.
Hold on.
There's
You
no
really
way.
just confused me again, bro. Let's start this over. Okay. So we need the Chargers to either lose out.
I think there's a Jags game that needs to be lost as well, but we won't worry about that as much. They need to lose one of their last three.
Because the Bills have the Patriots that final game of the year.
Okay. Yeah, Bills
January
need to beat the
8th. So
Patriots.
we need them to win that one. All right.
Who do Patriots play this week? Patriots need to lose this week.
Let's see. Patriots this week, they have...
Because I don't think it's Cincy. All right, see?
So that lines up.
Okay, so they lose
lines
those
up.
two, but
That
then
lines
they
up.
beat the Dolphins in that middle game.
Okay.
That's doable.
That works.
So what's the Jets one? Jets play the Jaguars. Jaguars need
All
to beat the
right.
Jets.
And I'll pull up the Jets. With who do they have?
But then the Jaguars
after
need to
that?
lose one of their other two.
Bro, this is getting kind of complicated over here, bro.
It's doable. Jaguars.
All right, wait a minute.
They could lose one or two of this. I'm telling you.
All right. So let's see who the Jets have. The Jets have the Jags tonight because Thursday Night Football. They should lose that. And then next
Hopefully,
week,
yeah,
the
Zach
Jets go to Seattle.
Dude,
That's a
see?
L.
And then they got to
Come
beat the
on,
Dolphins
man.
last week.
They got to face Pro Bowl.
And maybe Mike White will be back for the last week.
They got to face Pro Bowl quarterback Geno Smith. Did you hear that?
Do you see what I mean? This isn't far-fetched
What
if
you
you
mean?
take it game by game.
Well, it's not far-fetched because they got to go on the road to face the Pro Bowl Geno
Can we
Smith.
rely on the Jets to beat the Dolphins the last week, though, if everything does go right? Mike White back, maybe? That's what we need. Zach Wilson to collapse. And then
See, I
Mike
don't
White to
think
come
so.
in to be playing for
Why
his
can't
job.
Zach White? Why can't I don't see why Zach Wilson can't beat? You know what I mean? He gonna be fired up.
Well, we need the Jets to lose, though. So with them losing, that's probably going to be Zach Wilson
You're
playing
right.
bad, hopefully.
So he would need to be too fired up then. So don't give him any milfs for Christmas. He plays worse when he doesn't have that type of like energy with him.
Right.
Think about how it's been like further removed. Beginning of the season, he was hot because it was still fresh. Now it's cooled off. So let's keep it that way, man.
You see what I mean? It ain't that far-fetched, actually.
I'm with you, bro. So you already know me, man. I'll be cheering on Buffalo. I got you, bro.
Who does Buffalo play in this? We just went through.
You
does
said New
Buffalo-
England.
Is
At
that what
the
it
end.
is?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
last
New
game?
England.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need them to take care of New England.
I'll double up on it. I might even because I might be going to Buffalo.
You might go up for that.
I might be pulling up for a couple of times in Buffalo just to make sure that they're taking care of business. I just want to give you the heads up.
You're gonna go for the playoffs.
Chill out. You doing too much. I'm
I don't know.
just saying that I'm gonna make sure that I do my part to keep them encouraged, to keep them motivated, to keep them feeling confident and playing to win those games that we just referred to. Okay, so I got your back, Deke. Just know.
And then the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I think of those last two. So you beat the Jets
Mm-hmm.
tonight. They got Texans away. Texans are a little feisty recently.
They got to lose to the Texans, or they got to win the Texans.
They got to lose one of these two, either to the Texans or at home against the Titans.
What happens if they lose both, though?
If they lose both?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Okay.
They just need to lose one of the two.
Gotcha. Because I can see the Texans beating them. That's a division game. Texans been playing everybody down to the wire, and that's one that they could definitely feel good about in the end. Yeah, I think they get that one.
Yeah, because we need the Jets
Yeah.
to lose tonight. We do, in this whole grand scheme of things. Unless the Chargers lose out, we could afford the Jets winning tonight, because then they would just have to lose their next two. But that would screw up the whole Dolphins losing out.
Right.
Let me give you the Chargers schedule.
We're in a little bit of a predicament.
This is why I like
We're
the
in a
whole
predicament.
Dolphins losing out path better than the Chargers.
Yeah.
Here's the Chargers: Colts,
That's a dub.
Rams,
That's a dub.
Broncos.
Definitely a dub. Yeah.
Colts are away Monday night.
That's
Nick
tough.
Foles is playing.
It doesn't matter. That's yeah.
Chargers at home against the Rams.
I don't see them
Sunday
losing
night.
3 in a row, bro. Especially,
I don't either.
And
I
especially
don't.
because of how last year ended for them. Think about it. They were supposed to be what?
I know.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The Chargers are one of those franchises, though.
I would agree.
What can go wrong will go wrong.
This is true. But I don't see it happening right. I think they're going to win
Colts
at
with
least
that
one
Nick
of them.
Foles energy on Monday night.
Sell me on the
We
Broncos.
just need one game.
Sell me on the Broncos.
Russ last game. Trying to gain momentum for next season. Prove it to his teammates and also Broncos Nation that he's the guy for next year. He's a guy you could still count on. Leave a good taste in their mouth before the offseason.
That's what you. Okay.
Broncos defense, still good.
Defense, yeah, but that hasn't been an issue.
And they're at Denver. A little cold,
Uh-huh.
Get Justin Herbert flustered.
Yeah.
He's used to the dome. LA weather.
Yeah.
That's the case.
Hey, just remember that when we go to pick and picks that week too. I want you to make sure you take them Broncos. All right.
Listen, dude.
I need you to take.
It's the reason why I think Miami losing out is the more feasible option.
I'm with you, bro. Yeah.
But hey, all I'm saying is if they lose this Colts game, now it's only 2 more games.
I'm with you, bro.
And we saw some Baker magic before against the Raiders. And Chargers aren't too far off from the Raiders in terms of just like collapses and
don't you do that.
weird stuff happening.
We believe in Herbert. Do we believe in Herbert more than Carr?
Yes, I do. But Chargers, as the rest of the team, it's kind of
it's
the
up and
same
down.
way.
Yeah,
Talented.
It's very up and down.
Injuries.
Yeah.
Things go wrong.
Yeah.
So Dolphins lose out. Is that the path? Is that what
I
we're
think
looking
that's
for?
more realistic, and I think we that's something that we can.
And we
both,
need that Jaguars loss.
and
too.
we can 100% both of us get behind the Dolphins losing out. I don't know if I'm really gonna be like all the way believing that the Chargers are gonna lose out, or even want them to lose to Russ in that final game, because I'm like, bro, it's the Broncos. They trash. Like, stop it. But the Dolphins, oh yeah, I want them to lose each and every game. So I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Wow. What's going on here?
Well, it's the
Do you
Dolphins.
think
I don't like the
Dolphins are a bigger threat than the Chargers to the Bills?
No, it's the division part. I just don't like them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. You think I'm worried about the Dolphins in terms of threats? We just beat the Dolphins and would have beat them in the first time if it wasn't 100 degrees in Miami. Yeah.
So you're saying for the Steelers, it's like the
Yeah.
Browns, Bengals, or Ravens?
Essentially, yeah. Yeah.
It's like a double win if they lose out.
Exactly.
Makes you smile.
It just puts more icing on the cake. It's like, oh, not only do we win, but the Ravens, they don't get to play out. Like, you know how awesome that felt when we had the Immaculate Extension game? You know what I mean? Nice little play on that, right? But yeah, it felt double win because not only did we win, get the division and playoffs, but we also sent Baltimore home, man. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
I know the chances are like it's like 1% or something, but
Right now,
the way we
it's
just laid it
1%
out
right now until it
the
happens.
way we just laid it
Come
out on a
now.
week by week basis, these
Uh-huh.
things can happen.
Oh, 100%
It's
again.
not ridiculous
Absolutely.
to have the Dolphins lose out,
Yeah.
Patriots and the Jets lose 2 of their last 3.
Mhm.
They play some tough teams, and then
Yeah.
Jaguars just lose 1 of their last 2. That's not crazy. It's really not.
I believe in us, man. I believe.
But
in
we
us.
have to win out too.
That's the other part, and it starts on Saturday because all this could go for naught. And this is not what happened.
I just checked the
When did
ESPN
that
reports.
happen?
Huntley is still playing. Like Lamar is not right.
The
So,
knee,
like,
bro.
We play the
The
Ravens
knee,
next
yeah.
week.
Saturday we have to win. Saturday's the one. I think if we get through Saturday, I think we're fine.
You think the mojo
I
spreads
do.
out?
I promise I do. Saturday's the one that's concerning to me. Just because it was already a tough matchup. We already were going to be amped. But now I'm just like, bro, this is going to be emotional. It's going to be a lot. We got to make sure we buttoned up as well. But this is the one for me. This is the one.
We need it. Berg City, 6-time champions. Franco is with his heavenly army now.
Mm-hmm.
Keep being immaculate, Franco. Love and peace, fellas.
Man.
Blessed holidays to you and families.
No, appreciate you. And likewise as well, man. We know that this is the final show before the Christmas celebration for those that celebrate Christmas and those that don't. But either way, we know during the holidays, man, it's always an important time, man. So yes, man, blessings to you and your family as well.
Yo, Young, I'm pulling 65 hours this week at Target. It says
Let's
we need 80
go.
more team members.
Yikes. The overtime pay is going to be filthy, though. I tell you that. They do time and a half at Target for the holidays.
I hope so.
I think they should. Heck yeah, man. But whew, that's a long, long time. Well, hopefully we could provide you with at least some, what do you call it? Some, like a mental break from all your Target work and stuff like that, man, while you tapping with the podcast, man. But yeah, you keep doing what you do because we definitely need you doing around this time of year. Absolutely, man.
How about this one? Tydell Green, what are y'all's views on the new deal with Google through the NFL?
I didn't read all of it. I just saw where I think they said Sunday Ticket is going to be on YouTube.
Basically, like YouTube TV.
Okay.
I
Was
think
that?
it's amazing
Yeah, I'm cool with it, man.
because YouTube TV is a really nice app. One of these suggestions that I saw on Twitter, I think it was from Bill Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
This is an amazing suggestion. I hope YouTube TV or Google takes them up on this. They need to provide an option on Sundays, the 1 o'clock games or the 4 o'clock games, where you can manually pick 4 games to fit on your screen, like formatted that way. And then you can also have whatever audio for the one of those
kind
4
of like
games
how
being the main
when you're
one.
watching ESPN on like PlayStation or Xbox, how you
just
can
think
like
Red
split up
Zone.
the screen and stuff.
Think Red Zone whenever they do the Octo Box or like the 4 box.
Yeah.
Full time for like whatever 4 games that you want to watch.
Okay.
I think it's a genius idea.
Okay.
Hope they do it. I mean, Google. I feel like DirecTV was just terrible. I tried that one year. It's pretty garbage, but
see, that's why
I feel like Google, YouTube, all that's like innovative enough that they could take maybe some of what Amazon's been doing even too. Like I really like their broadcast and how they have 3 different options. The one's in Spanish, the other one. I'm not saying I use them.
Right.
I still use the main broadcast, but just to have that and then the next gen stats on the other broadcast and some of it is the film tape.
I mean, because I'm
cool.
sure some people like that. Absolutely. For me, I'm like opposite. I'm so like old school. I love my DirecTV version where I could just watch my one. Like obviously, I have like the Sunday ticket, but I like just watching one game at one time. When it's a commercial, I'm gonna turn to the next one. I wasn't a red zone guy. That's all. But even like, because even with like the video game, and that's why I said the Xbox, because I think of like when I would stream or watch some of the games on like ESPN and ESPN Plus stuff like that, you'll have like the 4 different things. I'm always like, man, I want to see everything. I want to hear everything on this game. I don't want to just have to look in that box. But that's why I said I'm old school like that. But I definitely know that it is a good amount of people that do feel that way as well, though, in terms of like multiple screen stuff. So yeah, I mean, as long as it's an option, I don't think it's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think I've done it that much this year.
Yeah.
Maybe only one time earlier in the year. But yeah, usually in the past, especially whenever I was playing fantasy football, Steeler game on the main screen, and then like on my laptop or something,
You have
just have like red zone to the side.
Got you.
For sure. And then when the Steelers, like I think there was during the bye when the Steelers weren't playing for those 1 o'clock games and 4, I just had red zone on the main TV the whole time.
I like it because that does give you like the sports bar vibe too, though. So yeah.
Yeah, it just gives me what I need.
Yeah. Get y'all a little, all right, I got this game over here, that one over here.
Yeah,
sure.
like, this is an exciting point in this game. We'll take you over to it.
Yeah.
Get that for 1 or 2 minutes. Oh, wait. This team's in the red zone or pick right here. Take you over here. Yeah,
it's funny. You like that. That drives me nuts. I'm like, bro, I need context. I want to know everything that's happened on this drive.
The dude that hosts it, he calls it the witching hour. Once you get into that point, I think it's between like 3:45 or like 4:15 when all those 1 o'clock games are ending.
Yeah.
It's just pure insanity sometimes.
Oh,
think of some of these overtime games and ones that go down the stretch.
And then
you're just getting all of it. It's like crack.
Yeah, I'm definitely a one screen dude. Like when it switches from the game, I'm like, bro, stop it. I'm watching this one. If I want to watch that, I'll turn to that one, man. Like, stop interrupting me, man. Like I said, I'm so old school.
Do you switch during commercials at all?
It depends on the game. If it's a Steelers or Bills game, no. Because I don't want to miss any part of it.
I'm with you on that.
But if it's like, if I'm just watching like a regular, like 1 o'clock or 4:30, yeah, I'll be flipping. Yeah, if it's a commercial, I'm going to go to the next one. But I won't flip in the series, though. Like when the series starts, I don't care how trash of a series, how bad, like I'm going to watch that series. Yeah. Because I want to know what happened, why it worked out or why it didn't work out. And then after that, all right, I'll turn. Yeah.
Nice. Fish momentum. Rest in peace, Franco and Ronnie Hillman.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely lost another person in the NFL family, man. Ronnie Hillman's 31 years old, passed away from I think it was liver cancer is what they said. Yeah. And he had been battling that for a little while, man. Definitely sucks, man. And obviously he's another player, man, that, you know, his Bronco teammates specifically, guys that, you know, went with him when they played in the Super Bowl, they, you know, they speak really highly of him, man. It's tough, especially when you're just thinking back on that Broncos team now. Those 2 members that were essentially there. Yeah, absolutely, man. 2 members from that squad specifically no longer here. It's just mind blowing to think about that, man. But yeah, just another constant reminder, man, that, hey, man, tomorrow's not promised. So you got to enjoy what you have, man. And like I said, always just try to be in the moment and let the people that you feel, you know, special about or feel affection towards, man, communicate that with them, man. So yeah, definitely 100%. Sucks though, bro. Definitely sucks.
Yeah, no doubt. He's 31. Just that. I mean,
that's young, dude. Seriously.
Not taking a shot at you, but I mean,
I'm 34.
Yeah, you're older than that. No, I'm almost there. I'm a few years away.
Oh man, I look at different ages all the time. I'm like, oof, man, that's crazy. Yeah.
Fish momentum. Miss y'all boys, man. Merry Christmas to you all.
Let's go.
Fish Momentum, Ambition the Kid live tomorrow night at Rivers.
Deke needed that reminder too. Yeah, because after Deke goes to Target and I meet him up there, he said after all of that, then he gonna pull up at Rivers. That's what you need to do, Deke. Just make a whole day of it, man. Because you're gonna have to unwind, and what better way to unwind than with some white Clizzies down there at Rivers checking out Official Momentum, bro.
Saturday.
No, it's a double whammy. Come on, man, it's a double whammy. Listen. I'm drinking all water for the next 2 days because Saturday night, I meet the crossfade. I'm just telling you now. The crossfade is happening. All right? You know what the crossfade does.
There needs to be
you know how the crossfade gets.
A remix to the
You know
the
how the crossfade gets.
Maybe we can make one.
The crossfade is happening Saturday night. Okay?
Thugs and Harmony,
okay? Kickoff Saturday, crossfade. I'm in the Matrix. Okay? I'm in the Matrix on Saturday. I'm just letting you know. We turned all the way up. All right? We're going to pour a little out for Franco because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm going to pour a little out for Ronnie. Then after that, it's on. We there. Okay?
Fish Momentum also says, my Christmas wish is to hang with Moats and Deke.
There it is.
At Rivers.
There it is.
Damn.
Pull up on Friday night.
I mean, you got to be there too.
He said Moats and Deke. So Deke, you first. Because I've already gave him the Moats part.
That's not how it works.
No, because remember, I have a link up with him on the initial link up. And now it's your turn on the follow up, and then I come back on the repass on the third one. So we good, man.
Not sure how that works.
Yeah, it's just like that, man. It's simple math,
I think
man.
You're confusing me in the
chat right now. It is simple math, man.
I think he just wants to see both of us tomorrow at Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he's saying.
No, that's you're reading it wrong. You're definitely reading it wrong, man. Yeah.
Steely Dawn. My mom and dad worked at Johnstown Steel in the 70s.
Bro, let's go.
Steelers mean everything to blue-collar PA workers.
Facts.
My fam talks Steelers 24/7. Integral part of life. It's why I'm a fan. Blessings to Franco's family. Blessings to Steeler Nation.
No, 100%, man. 100%. Shout out to you, to your folks, man. Your mom and your dad, man, working at Johnstown Steel. That's one of the things when you talk about just the Steelers and obviously Franco Harris. A big part of that, I mean, even down to the logo, it represents that part, that blue collar, that steel part. In terms of the colors of the hydro, what do they call them? The hydro clip, the little diamond things.
I call them diamonds.
Yeah, I call them diamonds too. But they all represent a different thing in terms of the cold process or the steel process, man. Where you're talking about the heating it up, the cooling it off, and stuff like that, and the finished product, man. But yeah, man, definitely shout out to your folks, man, and anybody else that was affiliated with the steel industry as well, man. Absolutely.
Steely Dawn, happy holidays to all. Let's get this done.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. And Paranoid Steelers fan, shout out to you. The hypocloids. I always butcher that. Hypocloids.
That's it for the super chats right now.
All right. Well, then let's tap in because we haven't got our first topic in just yet, and we got to talk about that first topic. Deke, we've been so caught up in you getting ready to go to Target tomorrow for your Christmas shopping that we haven't even talked about the Steelers versus the Raiders official game preview. You've been distracting us, Deke, but I'm excited because it's going to be so fun when you're in Target first and I meet you up there and we go and do Christmas shopping together, man. I'm excited for you, bro. Yeah.
I don't think it's happening.
I mean, I'll push the cart. I'll push the cart.
I just don't think it's happening.
Or do you want to push the cart? I don't have an issue.
Get your hopes up.
You sure? I could push the cart. You could sit in the car. You want to sit in the car. I personally like sit in the car. It made me feel like I was a little kid again.
No.
You ain't gonna push the cart if I sit in?
I'm not a big cart guy.
Come on, man. Let me sit in the front part of the cart. You push the cart, and I'll just ride around and just grab stuff. It'll be dope. The people would love it.
I think what would be cool,
people would love it,
if
bro.
we're talking cars, maybe a kart race in the parking lot.
What's up? Tag team. Me and you versus Official Momentum and Ambition the Kid. There you have it. But you got to push.
Okay.
And Official Momentum has to push.
You're going to be going flying through the...
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The rail. You might get hurt.
That's what I'm saying, man. I got insurance, man. I'm good.
Okay.
I got insurance for like a couple more months. I'm good, man. Yeah.
You got to do like Mario Kart type of shit, though.
Can I put a helmet on?
Yeah, helmet's fine.
I just
but
need a helmet. I got to protect my noggin.
I think the main thing is it's not about speed. You just got to like bump the other cart out of the way.
I'll push it over. Now, you know me, bro. If we not doing whatever it takes to win, we ain't really competing. So, I got your back. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I think that'll be a dope proposition. That's all I'm saying, man. And Official Momentum said he's game for that. We line it up, drag race that thing. We have somebody, we need like Leo Warren or Trina to come by, like spray paint a line in front of us like they do in old Fast and Furious movies. Like, shh, hold it up, whoosh, and then we just hit it. Yeah. And you know I'm be talking trash the whole time. Hey man, Deke nicer than him. Deke ain't got. Hey Deke, get him, Deke. You know. Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing anything after I give you that start.
No. You gotta drive. You gotta like.
No.
It's
a let go type of thing. You're on your own, bro.
It's a you gotta run and drive it, man.
No,
yeah.
You're steering yourself.
Man.
That's why I said you're about to go over to the barrier.
No, man. No.
Flying down a hill.
We're gonna start at the end of the parking lot and work our way to the door, so that way when we end, we're ending inside.
No, that's uphill.
Yeah, that's
it's exactly got to be downhill.
No. You gotta push, man. Push.
We got a different idea on this kart race.
Push. Come on, man.
No, you just let go.
Dude, you
whatever happens.
Oh heck no,
like
man.
Jackass.
So then we're gonna switch seats there. You.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, why are you gonna be? Why are you doing that?
If we're just free flowing, you're gonna get in. I'll give you the push. I'll even get you a mouthpiece. We'll go to Dick's. I get you the helmet, the mouthpiece. I get you some goggles because I want to mess your glasses up. And then I'll push you. Yeah. We'll do that.
Mike Hood says, I pay money to see Moats pushing Deke in a shopping cart.
I'm just saying, bro. It'll be pretty funny, man.
A jackass type of stunt would be hilarious.
It would.
Send me off a ramp or something like that.
We could make that happen, Deke.
I think a race would be sick.
The race would be fine and probably safer. I think the ramp would be dangerous.
The ramp at the end after you finish.
That's gonna. You know when you watch Jackass, that disclaimer that comes up. You know what it says? It's like, hey, these are stunts done by professional stuntmen. Don't try this at home. I just like to adhere to that warning to not try that at home. That's all I'm saying, man. Yeah, safety first.
It'd be good content. It is maybe not the safest thing, but I know. I think we'd even enjoy it in the moment.
We would.
But it'd be good content. But who knows what could happen?
That's the part. At the end, we might be looking back like, dang, Deke, I'll sign your cast. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would sign your cast though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what do we got here?
So we are at the portion where we're into the preview. I'm just laughing. My bad. I'm gonna take a sip. Then after that, man, I'll talk a little advantages, disadvantages. Then we'll dive into score predictions. Sound good?
That works.
All right.
Works for me.
I'm just saying I'm really excited about this target.
I just know it's not happening.
It's definitely happening. I can feel it, man. It's our destiny. We will be in target. You first, though. All right. So in terms of Steelers Raiders, man, these two teams, man, even, but I personally do feel like the Raiders just have a little bit more of the talent edge than some of the matches that we've been talking about recently, whether it was the Falcons, the Saints, the Ravens, any of those teams throughout this time frame. We've pretty much felt like even though it was even, we still had that slight advantage in terms of just the personnel, whether it was because of health or just our organic rosters. But this one I do feel like is slightly different because obviously they do have some top flight guys over there, right? But in terms of some of the advantages that I think we will have, I personally feel like Alex Highsmith, man. I think that he is one of those guys in this particular matchup that he should be able to have some success. In terms of the particular player that he's going to be facing, let me pull his name up. Colton Miller. Colton, good player. Don't get it twisted. Former first-round draft pick. I think it was in 2018, if I remember correctly. But right now, I feel like Highsmith, he's playing on a true, he should have been first Pro Bowl, not alternate, but I just think that that's a matchup that he is going to be able to deliver some pressure consistently. I think that in terms of when they try to run to that side, that he's also going to provide us just some added physicality over there, man. And I do think that that's going to help us out. The next thing, I think that our passing attack, in terms of when we are on offense, I think that they're going to have struggles handling our receivers. Whether you're talking Pickens, whether you're talking Deontay, whether you're talking Pat, I just think that all of those guys are going to be able to have success. When they go to their zone concepts, we naturally play really well against zone. All three of our guys that I just named do. And then versus man-to-man, we obviously know what they are capable of. Have we got full confirmation that it will be Kenny starting? We're good on that? Is that we locked in or?
From my reports, yes.
What does that mean?
Well, Tomlin did say it like 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay.
I don't know if there needs to be anything more.
Oh no,
official.
I didn't look into it. Okay.
He said literally Kenny's gonna play on Saturday.
Okay.
He's passed the concussion protocol. He's still popping up on the injury report just to like check a box or something like that.
Got you. Okay,
just
okay.
Like procedural, but he's gonna play. He's been full practice every time.
For sure then. So yeah. And I was going to say regardless of who is at quarterback, but even now that we know that it is going to be Kenny, to me, man, I just think that we will be having advantages there. Now, the caveat with that is we have to protect, and that is where it gets dicey this week. But in terms of just our receivers versus their secondary, I do feel like we should be able to have a consistent advantage for 4 quarters there. And then the third thing that I think we'll have an advantage in based on what we've been seeing is our physicality. I don't think that this team is a more physical team than Baltimore. Baltimore was literally the only team that I felt this season was clear-cut the more physical team. Cincinnati, they made some plays, but I didn't necessarily feel like they out-physicaled us. Baltimore was that team. I don't think that Vegas is on that same type of energy. When I watch them on tape, they have physical moments. They'll have physical quarters. You watch them in the first half of some of these games, they look very physical. Second half, specifically the third quarter, they don't look as physical. But for me, I think that that's one of those ones that I think right now we're in that groove and we understand that that's how we win games. And we've seen just in this short span of time since the bye week when we have not been physical or the more physical team, the direct correlation to that. So I do feel like that will be another advantage for us. Now, in terms of some things where we might be at a disadvantage or have some areas of concern, I do think that the Raiders' passing attack could give us some problems. Devontae Adams, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, All-World. We know who he is. Darren Waller, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, essentially another All-World freakazoid tight end. We know who he is. And then Hunter Renfrow, if he's the third of that group, he's still in his own right, can create issues in the slot. I think just with those 3 players specifically, that's going to create some issues for us just when we're talking about who we're pointing to who and how we want to play them. If we could just exclusively focus on the receivers without having to worry about the run game, I think we could definitely make some adjustments cover-wise and be fine. The problem is Josh Jacobs, and that's the thing that kind of puts you in a bind in terms of how you can play them coverage-wise. So that's why I said the passing attack, I could see that potentially being an issue if we decide to focus more on Josh Jacobs. Now, the second disadvantage I have is Josh Jacobs because obviously he's leading the league in rushing. He's on a crazy pace this season, and great for him, man, in terms of contract year, so hopefully he'll get paid, and just hopefully him trying to revitalize the running back position. But the thing that I look at with Josh Jacobs is like, man, when they're committed to him and they actually want to give him the ball, man, they are a tough team to beat. But at the same time, they don't always do that. And that's the part where it's like, man, it could get really serious. It could not be. But the issue that I potentially see us having with it is we got to pick our poison. Do we want to play the game where we take away Josh Jacobs but allow their receivers and tight end to have a little bit more favorable matchups like we saw last week? Or do we try to take away those receivers and play the game of, hey, let Josh be the guy to see if he can, do it for them for 4 quarters? One of the two are going to have to give, though. So that's why I have both up there as potential disadvantages because I don't know which version we're going to come out there and do just yet. But we're going to find out soon enough, man. And hopefully we choose wisely.
Not even just Josh, just the Raiders O-line. Are you going to be able to hold up every time? I almost, if I had to pick one right now, see, it's going to be cold, though, too. Yeah. And, like,
they're used to the dorm. I mean, the dome, excuse me.
You don't want to give them a leg up on physicality in the cold. But I think right now I'm leaning slow bleed.
Me too. But
and then lock up in the red zone.
But I also feel what you're saying in terms of the cold and then giving
give them
that.
An inch, they'll take a mile.
Absolutely. And that's the part that concerns me because I'm like, it could be one of those games where you have to just be more physical and run it. When it gets cold like that, that football gets rock hard, man. And it's different, man, in terms of putting that ball in the air and the teams that want to do that and the teams that are able to do that at a high level, it gets difficult, which is why we always talk about AFC North football being that you got to be able to run the ball because of this time of year. So that's, like I said, the dilemma of how do we handle it? I personally am leaning towards the slow bleed and saying to myself, man, Miles Jack, if you're healthy, Robert Spillane, D. Bush, need you this week. This is one, Edmonds.
Like you're going to have to go the extra mile.
Absolutely, because
do multiple things.
A Devontae can kill you in this game. 2 or 3 Devontae take the top off, that can kill you. If Darren Waller take top off, that can kill you.
What do you think? We do a lot of cover 2 then?
I personally would. I would play, the Tampa 2 because it's going to at least give the illusion of 3. When we're in our nickel, I'm going 2-man, so I'm protecting those guys over the top. Very similar to what we did at Philly. The only difference is make the plays at the end. The first touchdown to A.J. Brown, if Minka or Edmonds makes the play, it's no. It was just, you got, A.J. go up there and do something freaky, and we looking like, what just happened? And then the same could be said on his other one on the right, where it's like, hey, you're in perfect position, just finish the play. I'm thinking that type of approach, but actually finishing the plays. If we do that, then yeah, we can, like I said, really take that slow bleed. That's what I would like to do versus us sitting there walking that guy down into the box and we're trying to pack the box and it's like, yeah, I don't want to see Cam Sutton trying to play one-on-one coverage with Devontae Adams. I don't want to see Levi Wallace trying to play one-on-one with Devontae. Yeah, you might win 6 of them, but the other 4, it's probably going to be flipped because Devontae is one of them dudes. We know that. It's just one of the ones I don't want to do the quick headshot, So
not coming out at least. Maybe you see how Carr's looking.
Correct.
That's going to be just interesting in general.
Yeah.
How do both these quarterbacks look? In 0 degree weather,
yeah.
Who knows what type of wind?
Absolutely, because it could definitely be a case where it's like, don't give him a cheapie. But if you see that, hey man, he's not throwing that ball like that.
He's off.
Now we switch it up.
He's obviously flustered a little bit. Now we can bring some heat.
Now you walk a dude in that box or something like that to help really take away that run, and now you got him where you want to have him at. But that's like my big. I don't want to give them any cheap way of winning, any cheap scores. I want them to have to earn everything because that is where they struggle the most. They don't how we talk about us leading the league in 10+ play drives. That's not the case for them. They'll have it, but they turn it over. They will make a mistake. And that's where I feel like if we can make them just have to execute, they will make a mistake. But we can't give them anything. We can't let them off the hook by us blowing a coverage, by us missing an assignment or anything like that, because that is how they'll get up out here. And we don't want that. But the final disadvantage or concern that I think we might have to worry about are the 2 guys that we talked about yesterday, Max Crosby and Chandler Jones, specifically because both are really outstanding players. And we talked about at this stage what makes both of them unique and what makes both of them so difficult. Max is the relentlessness. It is just the hair on fire. You can have him blocked and he's going to keep working. His hands, his feet never stop. He just is on a crazy, I don't even know how to describe him at times. It really came to fruition last season in terms of the productivity with the effort. And now you're getting those type of crazy results. But
Mad Max.
Yeah, that's who he is, bro. Maybe it's the Vegas. Maybe that's what it is, the desert. But yeah, he's on that type of energy. And with Chandler, I'm a big Chandler Jones guy because he is one of the most skilled pass rushers that you will see in terms of hand usage, footwork, setting up moves, stringing together moves and stuff like that. And we obviously know both our tackles, man, specifically Chooks. I think that Chooks is definitely playing really well at times this season. Dan has had moments, but with both of those guys, we know that they could still have some issues. And these are just 2 pass rushers that throughout their careers have shown an ability to take advantage of matchups like this for 4 quarters if you're single blocking them. Now, we will see what our approach is with Matt Canada. If he puts those guys on islands or if he plays more big body personnel groupings. I think if we go big body, move in the pocket, and when we take our shots, we protect it the way we're supposed to, like a max protect type look, I don't think it's an issue. But if it's a scenario where we're throwing that thing 40+ times, like I said, we haven't done it recently. But if it reverts back to that and we're having those tackles having to pass block that many times, that's where I do think it will get bad for those 2 guys specifically.
I'm guessing the only way that happens is if we get down early.
Correct. And
that's why it happened a lot early on when Pickett first started.
And the only way you get down early is if we give them up something defensively, right? A blown coverage or like the Patriots game, right? You're in perfect position and you lose the 50-50. Mm-hmm. When those type of things happen, it puts you behind the 8 ball. It makes us have to throw the ball. Now that puts our O-line in harm's way. You think about when we feel the best about our O-line. It's when we've been having the dope rushing attack. When we've been balanced, when they're not having to pass block 40 times and it's predictable. That's the other part. Man, if you're blocking Chandler or Max Crosby but they don't know it's a pass, now you got the upper hand. But when they can just, dig in and put their ears back and just go, good luck. Like, that's just a handful. So, like I said, those are some of the advantages and disadvantages I think that we will have, though, in this matchup. And like I said, I still do feel really good about it. But as you can see, these are some of the differences this week versus that we didn't really necessarily have outside of, I think, maybe Cincinnati. We haven't really talked about teams where it's like, all right, this right here.
Yeah.
This given form, where it was like, man, the whole receivers with the Joe Mixons, like that.
Everything
dynamic.
across the board. Derek Carr is a better quarterback than any of the guys that we've been going up against recently. Mm-hmm. And you're right. The weapons, Devontae Adams is arguably the best receiver, if not one of the top three, based off
depending on
his body of work over the last 4 or 5 years. Probably not this season. Obviously, Justin Jefferson's absolutely going off. Yeah. But Devontae Adams, I mean, he made a Pro Bowl. He's one of the top 4 receivers in the AFC.
I was going to say, he still
combine that with
was
Darren
on a
Waller
crate,
and Hunter Renfrow. We didn't go up against any of those type of dudes these last however many weeks, and they got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Combined with the Josh Jacobs, who's leading the league in rushing.
Yeah, because Devontae, he's still at 1,200 yards right now. 1,200, 12 touchdowns, 86 catches.
Really shitty start.
And think about it, this is still considered a down year for him right now.
It has felt like that.
This is a down year for him.
Quiet year.
Yeah.
I don't have much more to add because that's the most interesting part to me. Just how are we going to play against their talent on offense? And we did actually a pretty decent job against them last year in that home game, week 2. It's just that they had that one to Ruggs where we got a little slip up, whether it was Norwood, Minka, whoever you want to blame.
Yep.
And, it was, I mean, that Raiders game last year was so much about, in my opinion, on offense, our line just struggling and Ben getting beaten up. So we didn't really put many points up on the board. I think it was only like 9 or 10. But they only had 16, and that's with that explosive play.
Well, and I was going to say, I do feel like I don't want it to turn into this.
They didn't have Devontae last year, but they had Ruggs.
My thing is this. I don't want it to turn into a shootout. But I personally do feel like if it were to get like that, we would be able to score. I just don't know if we would be able to hang with them defensively in terms of getting the stops. No, just in the sense of, bro, like, their secondary is bad at times. When their pass rush is not on, and at times the pass rush isn't always on. That's the other thing. Like, at times when it's not there, you can really take advantage of that secondary and you can score in a hurry. New England was showing you that as well. It's like, man, you can get back in them and they will make some mistakes on their own, but you can still take advantage of some of this stuff. But my concern is if we fall into that trap, I don't know if we defensively can hang with that type of attack in terms of the airing it out game back and forth. It would be fun to watch.
It'd help if they just go fully one-dimensional.
Right.
But if they sprinkle in the run, I could see that being a little bit of a problem. I feel
like, I don't want us to play it like that. I would much rather be the slow, like, just body punching, wait on them to make a mistake, because I do feel like we can out execute them. That's the one thing that I do feel like we'll be able to do. But I would much rather take that approach than try to, man, let's see who can punch the hardest today. Like,
yeah, that's my thing. I think the big like X factor, big thing to look out for, most interesting thing to me is just our defense versus their star players on offense, because I feel really good about our offense going into this.
That's what I'm like.
I really do. I don't like their defense. Their defense
going to be able to score, man.
Is kind of comparable to Carolina. They got some stars, but it's really lacking some substance there, and we should be able to either run the ball or pass the ball. It's just, what do we want to do? Be balanced. We're going to be able to move the ball. Whatever way you want to lean a little bit more, I don't care. We should be able to have our way.
But the most important thing for our offense this week, you cannot turn that ball over, baby. We got to have it. We got to keep it, because they going to turn the ball over.
He's got us.
Yeah, but just don't turn the ball. As long as we don't turn the ball over, man, I feel like offensively we should be able to move the ball. We should be able to have success offensively. So I guess now it is time for some score predictions, baby. All right, so how we feeling? Drop it in the chat. Score predictions, man. Who gets it done on Saturday night? Oh, man. Do the good guys? The Raiders. The Raiders. The Raiders. Who gets it done? Who gets it done?
You want to go?
Nah, I wanted to let you go first, man. The polo it's just so drippy today, bro.
I've worn this before.
I know, but it's the whole fit, man. I ain't,
Thanks.
You just top the bottom and you look good.
Thank you.
That's why I wanted to go to Target with you, man. I feel like I don't need to go to Target with you, because you're going to be pulling like all the little mommies out there, man. I can see it right now. All them little single moms, all the little single milfies out there, just, shopping for their little sons and daughters, looking for stepdad. That's, you're going to walk in, they're going to be like, oh, Whoa, who's that? Whoa. See that right there? You know what I'm saying? It's going to pull up on you, Deke. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't doubt it.
Deke drippy today, what?
I just don't want all these women fighting over me, though. It's
That-
the holidays.
yeah.
I need, like I said at the beginning, I want people to be nice to each other.
I'm telling you, Deke. I'm telling you, man. I can see that look right there. Deke going to walk in. He going, all them little Tarjets got the little star, but he can go over there. Hey, let me get the latte, please. Let me get a little pumpkin spice. Grande. Hold the whip. That's what he going to hit him with. And he be like, whoa. He even drinks Starbucks. Oh, my God. I love this guy. That's what they're going to say, man.
Okay.
Yep. I'm telling all my lady friends, hey, do not go to Target. Deke is going to Target, ladies. Don't go to Target this weekend. All right?
I'm not going to Target.
Now, we meeting up. Remember that. I'm going to meet you up there. You go first. I'm meeting you tomorrow. And we got the kart race. Official Momentum and his broski. They pulling up. And we getting active. Okay?
If the kart race is happening, I'll be there.
I'm just saying, what's up, man?
It's not happening.
You scared, bro? Scared money don't make money. What's happening, man?
The kart race isn't happening.
Man, what's up,
I'll
man?
do the kart race.
It's
I'm waiting for
carts.
everyone else to
It's carts.
bring in their commitments to it.
It's carts.
I'll do it.
I'm committed. I'll bring the helmet. I'll bring goggles. Do you want a mouthpiece, yes or no?
I'm good.
Okay. Because it was going to be used, but it was still going to be cool. Game worn. I just, I know how you
I
felt.
don't need it. No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I just don't think a fish momentum side of it's going to show up.
Oh, we worried about the ops. We worried about the opposition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the only day we could do it, too.
This is the only. He says the only day. That's it. It's got to be tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep.
So for this game,
Talk to me, Deke. What's happening? Talk to me, baby.
we know this is a big game
Mm-hmm.
for multiple reasons.
Ain't that the truth?
Honoring Franco Harris, the Immaculate
Legend in the
Reception, 50th anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
but also for the Steelers' playoff hopes.
Let's go.
Raiders, they got their eyes on the playoffs too,
They got one eye.
but maybe they shouldn't because their expectations might be a little too high. They need to get let down a little bit easier than what could take place if they actually think they're going to make the playoffs, because this is going to be the one where loser goes home.
With a black eye.
And the Steelers aren't going home. I mean, actually, technically they will, because this game's going to be in Pittsburgh.
I mean, technically. But you
but
catch
we
what
ain't,
he's saying.
We ain't going home from the playoffs.
Exactly.
I know that.
Nah.
And there are scenarios. I don't care. And this
You
goes back
heard.
to everything we talked about with this
Say
whole
it.
playoff chances, what could happen, what teams need to lose. It's not far-fetched
What's up?
that the Steelers make the playoffs. It's not as far-fetched as you think.
It's not.
I broke it down,
It's that simple.
and it's possible.
What's up?
You heard KG after he won the NBA Finals. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Or J.R. Smith. Anything is possible. But either way, I'm with you.
To put it simply,
Mm-hmm.
KP8 lights up this Raiders defense like a Christmas tree.
Ooh. And I love Christmas.
Najee Harris,
Deuce, what's happening?
he scores too.
Deuce gets two of them things. Ooh, wait.
Whether it's receiving or rushing,
Okay.
he gets two.
He
Two
said,
gets
I
two.
give you an option. You want me to run it in or you want me to catch it in? But either way. All right.
To keep it with the Christmas theme, two little presents for Steeler Nation.
Oh, you thought of us? No, you shouldn't have. I'm with it. Let's go.
Our defense,
What they gonna do, D? What the defense gonna do? Talk about the D now.
they're mentally strong.
Gotta be locked in.
They got to fight through it because there are some moments.
Okay. Little adversity.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
okay.
a moment or two where the Raiders are driving.
Okay. Little Rocky moment. Rocky! You getting
Then the Steelers lock down in the red zone. It's bend but don't break.
Okay.
Carr,
Okay.
I don't think he's able to handle the energy in the stadium.
I mean, it's gonna be electric. That's what they say.
I think he tosses the defense too.
Ooh, it's not uncharacteristic for those type of things to happen. Just saying.
So Najee gives Steeler fans in Pittsburgh two presents in the end zone. Derek Carr gives the Steelers defense two presents in the form of interceptions.
Well, I will say this, man. Derek Carr is a really, really thoughtful and nice gentleman, and we saw his compassion for people. So I do think he's going to be very compassionate towards Steeler Nation and give those type of gifts, because we like those type of gifts right there, man. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Let's go.
Steelers end up scoring
What's up?
when it's all said and done.
Touchdown. Hee hee.
27 points.
The
Raiders get 17.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Las Vegas.
There it
Your
is.
season's over.
Viva Las Vegas. I'm with you.
That's my score prediction.
What's happening? But that's what I'm talking about, Deke. That's how it needs to be right there, man. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I mean, seriously.
I tried to tie some Christmas themes in there, too.
I like when you tie the Christmas theme in there, man, because we need that. We do. It's a Christmassy Christmas for you and I. So I appreciate you. All right. Have ya?
Did I say your score prediction? It looked like you were changing something there.
Oh, no. I had it in my head, and I remembered to myself, I was like, I never wrote it down. And I like to write it down because, unfortunately, I still have to go in tomorrow. I didn't get tomorrow off. So I got to go in. I had to remember my pick. So I was like, let me write it down so I don't have to worry about, what one did I say on the podcast? Which was one I saying right here? I'm trying to be consistent. That's all.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I said the same score prediction as you and you had to switch it up.
No, but if you said the same as me, I would just say that great minds think alike. You know that?
That works.
Yeah. Or inebriated minds think alike. But either way, it would have worked out. So, yeah. All right, so we got score predictions coming in. Let's see.
You're not breaking yours down.
Oh, no. I was going to do theirs first and you do mine. I can do mine first.
Okay.
I
No.
got you. Yeah.
I thought you were stalling. I thought it was going to be a disaster.
You know, we go back and forth. Sometimes we do it where, like, we'll go back to back. And then other times it's like you'll go first and then we'll do the chat. Sometimes I go. I think last week I went first.
I was worried there.
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah,
There's been times you've stalled before.
Yeah, this isn't a stall week. No.
There's no cop outs.
Listen, man. Look. I forgot which philosopher said it, but we burnt the boats. Okay, we can't go back that way. The boats are burnt. We just onward and upward. Okay, we can't go back there. That's the way. So I don't have time.
No,
I
could read them right. I see. I didn't know where you were going with this. I thought you were skipping yours.
No.
I can read them now.
You know I'm finna tell. I gotta talk my talk today.
Donald Copeland, 28-24, the Bears.
Let's go.
1 Dups, Steelers 47.
Okay.
He says the shitters, the 3. Only 3 points. I don't know where you get that from Raiders. I don't know what derivative.
I was wondering that
It
too.
doesn't even sound like it.
I was like, maybe he's saying poop, but I was like, no, I don't see that as well, but all good.
Change the channel. 24-16 Steelers. All right, we're on the same page.
Okay. I thought he meant like change the channel, like it was going to be bad. It's done. Just, yeah.
That's his username.
Okay.
So he's probably one of those guys that likes red zone and likes flipping between games.
Yeah.
If that's your username.
Yeah.
NSMC 99.
It is funny, that dynamic. You got the people that want to watch like multiple games at once. Then you got the ones that are like, I'm only watching one at a time. And then you got, like you said, just I'm just backwards. Don't matter. Yeah. So I'm with you.
Fantasy is a big part of that.
You're probably right.
Because you got players on different teams playing at the same time. NSMC 99 says, I already said it. 23-16 Steelers. John Easton, 31-10 Steelers.
Okay.
Country Malik, 48. He says 20-17 Steelers.
Let's go.
Rod Dawes, 10-17 Steelers dub.
Love that.
Do it for Franco.
Love that.
Number 32.
Love that.
Mark Malone, 17-13 Steelers. Tosikowski, he's got my score. 27-17 Steelers.
Okay.
Mike Hood, 28-17 Steelers win. A lot of Steelers wins.
I was going to say,
there's not one person that has the Raiders.
I low key was just. It's funny you said that. I was like, I think I just found 2 people. That was it.
A couple people got Raiders.
I got Kenny is a backup at best.
That's Lil Noriega or Big Noriega.
34-3 Raiders.
Damn.
Mr. Malvo. Shout out to Mr. Malvo as well, man. He part of that membership, baby. Respect. 28-10 Raiders.
Jacob Malesio.
Steelers
31-28. Right? It's a firefight.
Oh, yeah. I think those are only 2 that I saw that had. Yeah, I think it was just 2. So
Fish momentum. 30-15 Steelers win.
Okay.
Gorilla mode. 23-13 Steelers. Minka pick 6.
I mean, he did have.
Yeah, I got a feeling something's gonna happen. Something immaculate. Dare I say?
I mean, it's gonna have immaculate energy out there on Saturday night. The vibes would certainly be immaculate. All right. So I think we are good. I think. The truth is, he says 24-17. Vegas Cuts 702. Shout out to Vegas Cuts, by the way. He says 27-10 Steelers. Shaves Adams 17-10 Steelers. Okay. Well, then you know what? Let's get after it then. I believe it is on me, Deke. It is on me.
People are waiting.
So you know, the Raiders hold a special place in my heart. From a childhood. Me and my daddy. I played rec ball. Played for one of the teams. At one point in time, they were the Raiders. And me and my daddy, we wanted to make our helmets look a little nicer because our equipment was not the most ideal. So we spray painted all our helmets silver with the Raiders logo. Touched my heart. One of my favorite childhood memories, Deke. One of my favorite memories. Me and my daddy spray painting helmets, Raiders silver, with the logo. And Deke, I did a good job too. You've been proud of me. Unfortunately, though, Deke, that season wasn't the most winning going on. I actually hated that season, Deke. I hurt my leg that year. First time I ever going to the hospital, hurt my leg. Raiders game. Oh. So since then, Deke, I feel scorned by this team. I feel some type of animosity towards this team. I feel a certain level of biasness when I think about this team. And I don't like the fact that y'all made AB go crazy because he wasn't doing all that before he got to y'all. So yeah, I'm putting that on you too. How about that? Okay. He ain't never go crazy when he was with us. He was crazy, but he ain't go cray-cray. He went cray-cray with y'all. All right?
Bumper cars.
Yeah. Okay. So I also hold that against them. All right? And the simple fact that y'all be hating on the Immaculate Reception, acting as if it did not happen. Are y'all out your minds? Are you ludicrous? What's going on here,
Watch
baby?
the tape. Watch
Tape
football.
don't lie. Angles don't lie. Okay? So with that being said, Steelers still going to take care of business because they are the more physical team. Because they are more adept to playing in these type of conditions, baby. Think we're going to be out there worried about the cold? Oh, it's cold. Oh, Deke, my arms. Oh, Deke, I need a toe warmer. Oh, Lord, where's some pizza at Deke? It could be as hot, it could be like a hand warmer. We ain't worried about none of that, baby. We locked in. Vegas? They going to be thinking about them slot machines, them casinos. They going to be thinking about getting ready for like the New Year's celebration.
Rivers Casino is
come
right
on,
next
bro.
to the field.
Exactly. And that's the advantage, baby. But more importantly, like I said, man, we're going to be too fired up. The energy is going to be there, man. And it's a must win for us. Not just because of the playoff hopes and all the other things that we have. No losing season for Coach Tom and all that's still on the line. But more importantly, man, this is going to be the first chance for the Steelers to do something to represent the life of Franco Harris. So this team is going to come out there and reflect that energy. This team is going to come out there and play with passion that we need to see from them for 4 quarters. And I ultimately feel like that is the difference. So I do have it Steelers 26, Raiders 23. I think it's going to be some scoring. It's going to get a little weird at times. But at the end of this thing, man, we will be the ones coming out on top because we have no other option. Like I said, man, we had to burn them boats, baby. We can't go back that way. We got to keep going this way. So that's where we at, man. Steelers will take care of business, baby. So let's get it.
It was a good score prediction.
You know, I got you, man. But no, for real, bro. Like, that was like one of my favorite memories. Spray painting helmets. But then I definitely got hurt like 3 games to the season. It's like, bruh.
I could see it. Father and son bonding.
It's nuts, bro. It was nuts. I still was nice, though. But I hurt my knee, though. I was like, yo, it's crazy.
And you never wore those unis again?
Nah.
Because then,
The season
how'd it
was
go?
Well, because I got hurt.
Next?
I bowled out for the first
I know you had
half.
to church some truckers.
Yeah. So this is
Orange
like,
and black.
I'm still in rec ball, though. This is still rec ball.
All right, well, who's your next team in that?
So after, let's see. Who did I got? The Raiders. After the Raiders, literally, I was a water boy for a year, and then I played varsity. So this had happened. So this was 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade.
So you played varsity in like 7th grade?
No, I played varsity 9th grade. So
Okay.
6th grade, played for the Raiders.
Okay.
7th grade, I start the season out like we're doing like the preseason like practice and stuff like that, playing on like a older team. Then we had people get in trouble, and that team got dispersed. So that was why in 7th grade there was no football being played. 8th grade, I was supposed to go out and play on the JV team, but we ended up taking a trip to go see my granddad in Canada, so I missed tryouts. And at the time, the coach was like, not having it.
Wow.
So everybody on the team is like, nah, bro, it's the best dude out here. He needs to be on the team. He's like, nah, you missed tryouts.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, all right, I want to be around. He hit me with you could be a manager, which is a fancy word for a water boy. So I was the water boy for the team my whole 8th grade
That's
year.
tough.
Yeah. So it's like crazy. But that's why I'm like real like nice to like the water guys at this level. Cause I'm like, bro, I already know what y'all deal with. Like seriously. Yeah, the water, the uniforms, all that. Like that was that dude. But then Ninth grade, that's when I went to Churchland, Truckers, and then from there the rest is history. But yeah, for a fact, bro, we're from Waterboy to starting up there, ninth grade, man. Yeah, so it was craziness. But I was thinking that Raiders time, man.
That's a great path.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Waterboys in the world, team managers.
We want to hit these super chats.
Let's get him. Come on, baby. Let's get him.
Got a few that came in.
And then after that, man, we transition because we got a couple more on deck too, man. A couple more topics.
Yeah, Brilla92. Merry Christmas to everyone, but unofficial stagnation and ambition. Wow.
Did you catch the shot?
Official momentum.
Official momentum. He says unofficial stagnation. Yo.
You know what? Instead of ambition, he should have said laziness too.
He shut him off. Yo, that was clever. That was clever. I like that right there.
Yeah, this beef is real.
Pretty clever. That was pretty clever.
Brilla 92. Don't forget, he wants him in a boxing match.
Stagnation, yes. Whenever we do our celebrity, whenever we get our card lined up, we know Barilla official momentum. That was actually a good one, though. Shout out.
Gorilla mode. Kenny bringing some Big Ben vibes with a visor this weekend.
I did see
New
that.
helmet as well.
You
Same
seen
one
it?
as Fry. Yeah, I saw this. Should look interesting. Is Kenny still practicing with the visor though? He was doing it last week. Does anyone have pictures of him or something now?
I don't know.
Maybe they're just assuming that he's just gonna stick with it.
I mean, they switched it because of the concussions, right? The 2 concussions, I thought.
Yeah, what does the visor have to do with it though?
I don't know. It's like, what's the new helmet got to do with it? I don't know. Maybe
New helmet's just the new technology. It's probably supposed to be better for head injuries.
I mean, but think about this. It's supposed to be better, but technically the NFL checks and goes through each and every helmet through all these certifications. So it's like, is there really a bad helmet to wear? No.
Yeah, the visor thing's interesting.
I don't know about the visor because Seven did it but Seven did it because he had broke nose, right?
Yeah.
He don't have anything broke. Just
no, that's why it's interesting.
Maybe it helps with the wind. It does help in cold weather. I will say that.
Okay.
It keeps the elements out. Yeah, definitely does that.
It's an intriguing.
But was Ben's tinted or was his clear?
His was a little tinted.
I think if you go visor, you got to have a little tint. You can't.
It's clear.
You can't be fishbowl. Fishbowl is just I'm not a fan of the fishbowl.
It's just with Kenny. We don't need to do the Big Ben visor comparisons all the way. Just
visor, gloves, long sleeve.
We don't need to do that. Let Kenny be his own man. That's what I've been trying to say. Let him be his own man.
You know, Visor Ben. I love Visor Ben.
Well, dude, here's the difference.
Visor Ben was
the
swaggy.
Big Ben with the visor at that point. He's already got 2 championships under his belt. He led the team to a 3rd Super Bowl
Visor Ben
in
was
that
filthy.
playoff run with the visor.
Visor Ben was filthy, bro.
So let's not. We
Visor
don't got to do all that.
A ring. Oh, I like Visor Ben. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
He should have had 3 rings.
Visor Ben is like that. He was so tough. He looked that part.
3 rings. But no, it's dope. It's dope though. So maybe there is a little like Visor Kenny.
Visor
comes
Kenny
in this
with
game,
the
drops 3
gloves.
touchdowns.
Think about it.
Maybe.
He's gonna have the gloves
Maybe.
and visor like 7. If he pulls up in a long sleeve black shirt like 7.
See, we got it. See, this is too far. This is what I mean. Let's stop doing this.
No, we have to.
7-7.
We've already done it. We have already done it.
Own guy.
Nope, we have already done it.
Pickett is his own guy.
Juan Rangel, Big Ken vibes. You're absolutely right. I need the double gloves. We already got that. That's a check. We've seen photos of him in the visor. That's a check. We just need the long sleeve black shirt, and you know he's coming out in sleeves. You know he's gonna wear sleeves. He wears sleeves in the regular time. He definitely gonna have the long sleeve black shirt on. He's gonna look like 7. Give me the hand warmer in the front. Can I get the hand warmer too? Just stand there one time at the. Just one time with the hand. Oh, we gonna have it. Oh, it's gonna be.
You know I'm all for the Kenny.
I love it. I love it.
Let's just not go overboard here.
I love it. I need it.
Let's not go overboard here with the comparisons.
Give it to me.
7-7.
I want the full look. Get fresh off the mannequin.
7-7. Kenny's Kenny. Let's not do it. It's going too far.
It's gonna be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful.
I don't care as long as he plays good.
Maybe he'll play like 7. Maybe he plays like 7.
Yeah, maybe.
And then they'll be calling the upgrade.
No way.
That's what they say. Because 8 is better than 7. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jim Hems. Why you gotta say that, man? He say Big Ben and Lil Hand Ken. There you go, man. Don't be. That ain't gotta be Lil Hand. He got 2 nice hands. He's nice.
Hey, so remember the whole you bringing up the little hands thing? Remember last podcast or 2 podcasts ago? You said a lot of people are bringing up that they don't think Kenny can throw a deep ball and this and that. What's a good range right now for a quarterback in terms of a deep ball?
You asking the wrong person. I don't know. 30 yards maybe.
No, well, this
What are you
is
talking about? Like a 50 or like just arm strength or like a completion?
Just bombing one, or even completion.
Because to me, I think of like a 30-yard completion as like an explosive play. Like if you can complete a 30, like the George Pickens pass on the left sideline, it's 30 yards, right? Like I'm thinking of like accuracy to go with it. Or are we talking like the car one where he just launches it?
A little both, because like I don't think Drew Brees can throw it as far as Carr just did. What I saw last week,
but Brees probably could throw it 70.
That's what I mean. So here's my point. So end of the Jets game, Kenny has to throw it up to try to get like the Hail Mary to win the game.
Yeah.
He threw it like 67 yards.
Man, I ain't tripping.
And there was probably more to be had. It was like he dropped it right like in the middle of the end zone where the crowd was.
Yeah, I'm more of an accuracy on deep though than just a arm strength. Yeah.
That's right. So I don't know where people are getting this from.
But you already know I haven't felt like that anyway. So yeah, I'm with you, man.
Pickens dropped that one.
Give me accuracy over
and that
arm
was probably
strength.
what the one to Pickens in the Bengals game. That was probably what 30 yards on a rope. Doesn't make sense to me, dude. People are just making stuff up.
Man, I'm accuracy over arm strength, man. Give me the accuracy.
Here's my other thing. I mean, I'm not trying to like say, oh, Kenny's as talented as Mahomes, because we know like Mahomes is probably one of the most naturally talented quarterbacks of all time. But there was a stat or a chart from last week in his game against the Texans. He didn't complete a pass over 15 yards. They were all like just dinking dunks, and he was like 33 of like 40, whatever. 300 yards. That's the same type of shit Brady was doing with the Patriots. No one cares. Do you win the game? Do you move the offense? That's all I care about. Obviously, throwing the ball deep is a benefit. Yeah. Having that attribute, but I don't think Kenny doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Just weird, man. Too many of these haters out here.
Hey, man. Yeah, I don't worry about the haters. I'm looking for the supporters. All the two glovers out there, baby. Like I said, my little man, he's a supporter. He got the two gloves.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm gonna have two gloves on Saturday. Are you wearing gloves on Saturday?
Yeah, I have to. Hands and feet for
sure.
sure.
So soft. I can't believe you.
Hands and feet.
Wow. Deke then got soft. Deke used to show up in shorts. Now he talking about wearing gloves. Oh, my next you gonna have a scarf and a hat on.
Probably will.
Wow. That's so crazy. I thought you was like Pittsburgh, bro. Transplant, man. Where you from?
Let's go, UW. Hopefully they win it for Franco. If they do, it's got to be low scoring, like 10-7.
Ooh.
At least it's warmer. Is Pitt? I'll keep my minus 30 teams here.
Oh yeah, out in Wyoming. Yeah,
it gets that bad.
Yeah. Wyoming, North Dakotas, and South Dakotas. That part of the country, it gets a little crazy. Yeah. I don't want any of that over here. I don't need that. Yeah. That's cold.
Fish momentum. Another Christmas wish is his co-host / guest live on the pod.
There it is.
He's racking up his list here.
I like it. Well, I told you, my son said he had 26 things that he asked Santa for, and that's why he was like, I don't need to ask for anything else, Dad. So
Santa's got him.
Yeah. So, because he said it doesn't cost Santa anything. I don't know if you know that. Santa, yeah. He's like, I wouldn't ask you for 26 things, Dad, because that's expensive.
So he still believes?
I believe what you mean. I'm confused. Yeah. That's what he told me. He was like, Dad, man, I asked Santa for 26 things because it's not going to cost Santa anything. I wouldn't ask you for that because I know that costs money. And I was like, you're right. I appreciate you for your consideration. Yep. It's crazy. I'm going to ask Santa too. I'm like,
thoughtful of him.
I'm trying to say, Santa, man, I want me to eat, like, I seen this like diamond, these like solitaire necklace. I'm like, yo, Santa, can you copy? He says it's free. If it's from you, I'll see. Stay tuned. I
hope he gets everything.
When you see me on Monday, if I ain't got no necklace, then we'll have a conversation. You know what I mean? Maybe I wasn't on the nice list. Maybe I was a little naughty. All right, but that's what he told me.
Fish momentum. Who wants to go wassailing? # Christmas carols.
Wassailing. What's that?
I guess that means going.
I thought he was saying like wrestling at first. I was like, what the heck?
I thought so too.
Yeah,
I thought it was him versus Brillo 92 match.
I low-key thought the same. I don't know what the wassailing is.
It has to have something to do with singing and going door to door, I'm guessing.
Have you ever went Christmas caroling?
No.
Man, I haven't Christmas carol since like we did it a lot in actually we did it every year in Buffalo. Yeah, we had us a little group. You know, we didn't have a name, but we did have a group though.
Team.
Yeah.
Kind of like what the Eagles have been
Yeah,
doing.
we had some dudes like I'm trying to think who was what, me, Brian Scott, it's a Penn State dude. George Wilson would be in it. Alex Carrington. It was like 2 other dudes. But yeah, man, we would do that thing, man. It'd be cold out there too. You can imagine Buffalo. It's cold. But yeah, man, we out that thing, door to door. People looking at us like we crazy, and then they get all hyped. Yeah. And then I actually have I'm featured on the 12 Days of Christmas song as well.
It's out there?
My son loves it. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Is it?
But it's
What do you got to type in?
12 Days of Christmas, Buffalo Bills.
Solo?
Oh no. I'm number 8 on the list though. 12 days. I'm the 8th day. Yeah. So it's a vibe. But Lil Man, he loves it. We done watched it probably like 50 times. When he discovered it, now it's like he's out of school now, Christmas break. But when we was driving to school all this week, and even last week,
Is it good?
I think it's immaculate. You know, because you get all the different.
It's like that
personalities
Eagle.
up there.
Some of those Eagles
Like it was
songs
pretty
were
dope,
actually
bro.
pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, man, it's a vibe. But yeah, Lil Man loves it. Like it's like swears by it. He's like, yo, Dad, put it on. So I like memorized the words to it now. It's crazy.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, man. So I got some hits, man.
Official momentum. God got his number, not me.
Oh.
Gorilla 92.
Ooh. Let's go. I like it.
Beef is real.
We got unofficial stagnation and Gorilla 92. Ooh. I like this. I like it. All right. All good.
John Easton and Jacob Alessio is the other one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They are the other ones. Yes. This is beautiful. I love it.
I don't think John Easton has any beef with Alessio, but
You never know. Man.
it was Alessio that called him out. I remember when he was on the phone.
I do remember that part. But, yeah, man, let's tap into Around the League.
Sure.
Sound good?
Sure.
Tap in a little bit, but, yeah, man.
Well, we still got some local stuff here.
Oh, yeah, let's tap in. Let's talk about it, man.
Steelers' Kenny Pickett says he self-reported concussion symptoms.
I like the honesty there. If that was the case, I'm down. Because he did come back out in the game. We remember that. And then if he took himself out, man, awesome. I first off, as a player, that is just, it speaks crazy volumes to him as a man, period. Because that is never easy to do as a player, regardless of how significant an injury may be. That's one of the hardest things to do, is to actually take yourself out of a game, or to tell somebody, hey, man, I'm actually not okay, because you're so conditioned mentally to only focus on being okay, or always telling yourself, even when you know you're not okay, you still lie to yourself and say you're okay. Deke, I know I had to have surgery. You know, I tell them dudes, hey, man, I'm straight. I can go play today. Don't worry about me, baby. Like, because that's what you're supposed to do. But that is dope, though. If Kenny, that's what he said he did, man. Respect to him, man. Kudos.
So there's some good information in this article, actually.
Yeah.
So here's some of the quotes. He says, I thought I was good to go, felt good. And I got back out there, started running, and they started coming into play more. I'm moving and things are going fast. That's when symptoms started to come up, and I had to go inside. Came off the field, was not feeling good, so that's why I went in.
Respect to him, man. No, seriously. Like, and I know dudes, too, that have been in similar situations in games, and, yeah, they don't come out. And it's to the point where you literally have to take their helmet from them. So for him to self-report that, man, that is beautiful for not just him, but even his friends and teammates that are around him, man. Like, yeah, because that could definitely be tough, man.
There's some more. Went through with the doctors, listened to what they said, and definitely the right call was not to play last week.
Good.
I could have kind of pushed it, but I think the right choice was to sit out 1 week and be full go this week.
Good.
And then he's got some reasoning for the helmet swish and also the visor.
Okay, let's hear it.
Pickett added a visor to his face mask, not because of the light sensitivity, but because one mask he tried obstructed his vision and the other left too much unprotected space. So this might be a locked-in thing now.
Well, you think about Zeke. Zeke Elliott has the same helmet. He has the visor on it.
He's got the black one.
Yeah, a lot of them dudes that have that particular like face mask up there have the full visor up there. But that's some of the pros and cons of that design of helmet. Every helmet has different pros and cons to it, where some people feel a little bit more comfortable with the space. Others, it's like, man, you got to have a visor with this helmet. Some is like, you can't put a visor with this. So, yeah.
Okay. So he goes on. The face mask gap is too wide.
Yep.
I don't know who designed this one, but it's just a little too wide where a fist can literally go through it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get punched in the face on Saturday. So I was like, you know what? I'll probably wear a visor and we'll be good to go.
Yeah. So
he might be Visor Kenny the rest of his
Yeah.
career if he keeps wearing this helmet.
seriously, but that's why I was like kind of joking with you. And this when you was like, "Yo, it's probably just a better helmet." I'm like, technically, it says about all the helmets. Like, yeah,
So,
everything will have something good
I
and
guess
bad about it.
yeah,
though.
I guess what they
Yeah.
said about this one is there's extra padding in the back.
Mm.
Now he's wearing a special helmet equipped with special design and padding on the back to cushion Pickett's head in the event of another violent hit against the ground.
Good. Take care of that man. Take care of him. But
So maybe that's the benefit
Yeah.
to that specific helmet.
That-
It's
the
got
way-
the
yeah.
extra padding,
Yeah.
but then it
because
looks
everybody's
weird
gonna
on
have
the
something
front.
different. Yep. But no, that's like I said, man. Really, kudos to him though, man. Even in the sense of him deciding to not try to push it to even come back last week, where we know, man, a lot of people probably wanted him to play last week. Probably would have been all for him playing last week. But it's good to just at least that he's thinking about him in terms of his long-term and short-term health versus solely thinking about playing a game, because that in the grand scheme of things, that is the context for him, man. So like I said, once again, man, just really dope by him to at least be able to make that decision, and as a rookie too.
Before we go full around the league, do we want to also talk
I got
the
time, man.
in-house
Let's do it.
Pro Bowl voting that happened
Yes,
yesterday?
yes. Oh, all right. The elephant in the room. I get it. We have what? One person that made it outright in terms of TJ Watt, right?
Two. Minka.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, TJ and Minka. Obviously, TJ and Minka. First off, congrats to both of those players, man, making the Pro Bowl outright, man. Big time kudos. Minka, we talked about him. He's been playing at a crazy pace this season, man. Where, in most regular years, he would probably really be having legitimate consideration for Defensive Player of the Year just based on some of the stuff that he's been doing. But it's good to see that, he continues to get that type of respect, that type of league-wide acknowledgement, because that hasn't always been the case with him, as we've seen, because of how competitive that safety market is. So big-time kudos to him. TJ, I mean, we know it. TJ is the man. So with TJ, at times, you're gonna get these type
This
of
is absurd.
you get these type of
In a good way.
these type
Whatever.
of moments where it's like, hey, you might not have necessarily had a Pro Bowl caliber season because you've been hurt, but out of respect for who you are, the year that you had last year and going forward, and we know the caliber player you are, that's one of them like, yo, we're gonna vote you in regardless. And we understand that based on the numbers and stuff like that. But, for TJ, this is definitely one of those ones where, like I said, man, he's a legacy player because of what he's done throughout his career thus far and what he did last year, and because of the injuries that he sustained this season, that, yeah, they're still going to respect that. And I do think that, just from NFL standards, it's like, yeah, that's status quo. That's what you do. No different when we had Marquise Pouncey and David DeCastro make the Pro Bowl. Was their final season here when we obviously knew that they were really struggling and probably not as deserving as others. We get it. I call it the Ray Lewis Pro Bowls. Towards the end, you're like, Ray, come on now, baby. I get it, but man, I was in that stadium. Ain't no way you had 20 tackles, bro. Ain't no way. Okay? And that's including JOPs. Ain't no way. But certain players, they get that type of grace. So that's that right there. But in terms of the elephant in the room, alternates. The alternates we had were Alex Highsmith, Pat Freiermuth, and who else? Am I missing some? I feel like
Derek
I'm missing
Watt and Cam
Watt.
Hayward.
That's what it was. Derek Watt, Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward, man, absolutely. I think that he's very much deserving of being an alternate. But at the same time, I can understand in the sense of, let me pull up the actual, full roster.
I got you.
You got me over here?
So
Okay.
for the interior linemen,
Yeah.
Chris Jones, Quentin Williams, and
Yeah.
Jeffrey Simmons.
Because I was going to say, just in the sense of Cam, he still has the numbers this season because Cam is still on a tear in his own right. But even for his standards, at times it was a little bit of a slower burn in the sense of just his productivity and his impact in some of these games. So like I said, I could get that, but I do feel like him being listed as an alternate definitely makes sense because he's more than deserving of that. When we talk about Freiermuth, how'd you feel about that one, man?
It is what it is because I thought it was they were gonna take 3 tight ends, but it's only 2. Maybe in the past it was whenever I looked on Pro Football Reference, they would have 3 because of an alternate going.
Yeah.
So it confused me a little bit. But yeah, only 2 tight ends. If it's Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews, they have better seasons statistically and production wise over Muth. But I still think he's a top 5 or 6 tight end. And
No, without a doubt. And I think it's reflected with him at least being named as an alternate.
So I don't know what they're going to do. Hopefully one of them sits out. But man, the TJ Watt thing was insane to me because I didn't even think he was on my radar. I thought you had to play at least like 75% of the games to get in.
I mean,
he literally missed half the games,
yeah,
7 games, and he's
yeah.
played 7 games.
And
4 sacks, 2 picks.
It's.
I don't care because it actually this whole flawed system actually benefited us this time.
It did, and hopefully it will benefit Alex Highsmith because he is the alternate. So the way it works, Highsmith obviously 11 sacks. We talked about the type of season he's been having. The way it essentially could work is if TJ decided to not play in the game, then Alex would get that nod. So, like I said, we'll see how it plays out. TJ is not obligated to do anything one way or the other. I mean, it is his accolade, so I get it. If he does decide to play, but at the same time, if he decided to not play, so that the young pup Alex Highsmith could get that Pro Bowl, I think that would be extremely dope and well deserving. I know for Alex, man, this is something that really means a lot to him because for players, even though we're not fond of the game, and they've obviously altered that now to where it's not even a game anymore, the honor still matters. Having Pro Bowl, having All Pro, it still matters. And not just does it matter for our personal pride, but contract-wise, it matters. It's a lot of money associated with having Pro Bowl tagged to your name. And for Highsmith, man, this is one of them years where contracts coming up. So I do think that, things will work out where he will at least be able to have a little Pro Bowl officially on his side. But, he was one of the ones that I do feel like is the snub for me, man. Of
course.
Because like
of course, he should be in over TJ.
Because I'm like,
no question about it.
I'm not going to call it a snub if I can't say I'm going to take this player off. And that was why even with Cam, I'm like, yeah, I like it. I want him to be a true Pro Bowl, not an alternate. But I'm like, man, Jeffrey Simmons balling out, Quentin Williams balling, Chris Jones balling. So it's like, I don't feel like it's necessarily a snub that he didn't get up there because I wouldn't necessarily take one of those guys off and feel that now I got the list right. But at outside linebacker, yeah, TJ is kind of the outlier in the group, man.
Well, I will say this. I was going to say Miles Jack for a second. Khalil Mack,
yep.
He shouldn't be on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, in my opinion, my biased opinion, I'm keeping TJ on. I don't care. Whatever. It's TJ Watt. Like you said, Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
Maybe like snubbed because of some of the depoys in the past, but they're making up for it. Mm-hmm. What else? Maybe just because of him not being on the field, they saw how much impact and value he has.
However we want to spin it, right?
Yeah, this is my list. All right, keep TJ on. If you're gonna put him on, whatever. I'm not gonna take him off.
Okay.
Take Khalil Mack off though, because Alex Highsmith blows him away in basically every category. Highsmith's got 11.5 sacks. Mack's got 7.
But are you gonna put TJ in terms of lifetime NFL over Khalil Mack right now? I don't think
he's already on, so I'm not taking him off. I don't care. They voted. Yeah. I didn't even think it was an option to put TJ Watt in. TJ Watt's an option. Whatever.
But I was saying when you went with the whole like your stance for why you were gonna roll with TJ was the lifetime award, the legacy. I'm like Khalil Mack. He don't. I feel like he definitely in that same class. Yeah.
Sure, there's multiple reasons for TJ though.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Snubbed on the depoys a couple times, and with him being injured, we saw the impact that he made on the defense. Like it's a 10-point difference when he's on or off the field.
Okay.
So you combine all that. I'm keeping TJ on. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I didn't think TJ Watt's an option. So like the most standard way to go about it is Highsmith just gets in, and I don't think anyone's thinking about TJ.
I
being
would agree.
Or not.
I would
but
agree.
TJ's in, so the name's in.
I would agree.
I'm not taking him off. Khalil Mack, you're gone. Alex Highsmith in. See you. Matthew Judon, obviously, he's deserving.
Oh, that is funny.
That's my list.
That is funny.
I mean, even outside of Highsmith, there's some other guys who probably should get on AFC, like edge rusher and stuff, over Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
Like even what's his face up in New England, the guy out opposite of Matt Judon, Uche's got like double digits.
But he really started to pick it up these past 2 games. He was cooking against
Vegas. So some of the voting probably happening before.
Mm-hmm.
There's other guys though over Khalil Mack. It's just I mean he's got the big name, but
he also has 7 sacks this season and has played multiple games this season. So as we talk about even impacting certain players in certain games, it's like we focus obviously on sacks and stuff like that, but Khalil still does have an impact. So the TJ part is the part that throws it all off. I think that's the part. Yeah.
Well, what makes it easier is if maybe Khalil Mack or Matt Judon take a seat, and then we could have 2 Steelers there. But it doesn't matter because I do think TJ Watt is just going to do the right thing, the team first thing.
Yeah.
My buddy one time, we're in sectionals for golf, at, like individuals. And so this has nothing to do with team. This is just you advancing. You're trying to win like your own individual trophy. But I think he needed to miss a putt. It was like a 1-foot putt at the end. And if he missed it, that would get all of us. It was like 3 or 4 of us that had a score one less than it would have been if he would have made it. I think if he would have made the putt, he would have got 83.
Okay.
But that would have knocked all of us out with like an 84. So he missed the putt.
Okay.
All of us with the 84 got that tied.
Okay.
And we were able to advance because he did the whole team first attitude. I want my boys to advance in the sectional too. I feel like TJ Watt's going to do that. He's going to say, I want Highsmith to get this Pro Bowl. It doesn't hurt me because it's still going to have Pro Bowl on my Pro Football Reference. So let's get Highsmith in there. He's deserving of it. I feel like TJ will do the right thing.
All right, we'll see, man. But don't phrase it as do the right thing because then you make it seem like he's doing the wrong thing if he decides to just actually play in the game for himself.
For him, the right thing. I'm gonna play as his professional advisor too right here. The right thing for him is to take a seat in January, or not January. Hopefully we play till February, but in the off season, he needs to take a seat, relax, and recover from these injuries.
This TJ Watt, he's a Watt. Watts don't take time off. Watts don't do that.
That's what I mean. It's like a win-win for everyone. TJ, go on vacation, get whatever surgery you gotta
I'm
do.
Down with it, bro.
Relax. Give the spot to Highsmith.
I'm with you, baby.
Give him
that's
his Pro Bowl.
vote. That's my vote. 100%. That's my vote.
I feel like he's gonna do it. Yeah. We'll find out though.
We will.
Balls in his court. That's the easy thing to do. Just take a seat.
I can just see it now. Every day they sitting in their meetings. Hasu just sitting next to him. So, TJ, you decided on that Pro Bowl yet, man? So, TJ, it's Peckville. Hey, TJ.
You know him a little better than me, but just from the outside looking in, I feel like he's got this mentality where he's probably viewing him making this Pro Bowl as like a joke. Like, wait, what? He's probably thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Like, wait, I was even eligible for this?
He's probably laughing about it like, yeah.
Unless he really likes the Pro Bowl atmosphere and wants to be around everyone.
I feel like it'll get taken care of, man. Everything will work out. Everything will work out.
All
I'm saying is it's not a on NFC. My man Hargrave.
Yeah,
he's not. Yeah, he's an alternate. That's crazy to me. I think that he should be a starter on that. And in terms of who I would take off, let me go look. Let me just pull that up real quick, okay? Because I believe it's a
James Daniels.
Wait a minute, no. Are you talking about for us?
Yeah.
JD? Nah, I can't go there.
Antonio, Quentin Nelson, Joe Thuney.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Nah.
He's got a case. I feel like our offensive line as a unit just doesn't help because the O-lineman, you know how it is. Sometimes it's a little bit more legacy, also just how good your team's offensive line is.
That is true. And I like James Daniels. He did have a slow start to the season, though. He's definitely heated up.
He picked
though.
it up. And
yes,
Shooks has
yes,
picked it. I mean,
yes.
That was the line as a whole.
Yeah.
Beginning. Because everyone was slipping up here and there.
That's my only. I'm like, they've heated up, but that first, at the beginning, we had some issues at times. But we good now, though. We good now.
I was thinking for middle linebacker, Miles Jack, but the problem with him, he missed 2 games because C.J. Mosley is really not that strong of a candidate. Okay. He's just got a ton of tackles and got 1 pick. Like, he doesn't have anything else.
Yeah. Miles doesn't even have the pick, right?
Exactly. Yeah. He has a ton of tackles, but he missed 2 games, so it's not as many tackles as Mosley, and then he doesn't have any splash. Yeah. But that's a weak candidate, though.
Fair.
That's why I thought Miles Jack was going to make it.
We
didn't get a couple picks. We didn't get any fumbles.
I was laughing at Roquan. I was like, Roquan just hop over. He's like, yep.
He deserves it though.
No, 100% he does. But it was like, dang, that could have been an NFC spot right there, and we'd have had, Yeah.
We had no shot at cornerbacks. Sauce Gardner, Pat Surtain, Humphrey, and Xavier Howard. So yeah, weirdly enough,
but then
2 or 3s around the right number.
It's crazy too. When I look at the safety situation, they only have 1 free safety, but then they go 2 strong safeties.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Yeah,
They used to have 2 on each.
Right.
And they switched it up a couple years ago. That's how Minka got. I think that's how Minka may have got snubbed last year too.
It would make sense. Yeah.
Because like he didn't even have a bad year. I thought he played good.
Now,
PFF and some of these rating systems were making it seem like he fell off a cliff. I thought Minka played pretty damn good.
Though, yeah.
Like look, quarterback Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, running backs Chubb, Jacobs, Henry. Receivers, they got Hill, Diggs, Adams, Chase. Like, yeah, that's. I mean, I don't think we really have like huge cases outside of Highsmith for snubs. Cam Hayward, you know what? I do think Cam could get in over Simmons because he only has like 1 less sack, and in some of the other categories like tackles and tackles for loss, he's up on Simmons on.
Okay.
So like if Cam got in over Simmons, I don't think it would have been an egregious snub for Simmons.
Right.
But it's also vice versa, where
we said that, absolutely.
Simmons is on the same page as Cam Hayward right now. So it's not like I don't think it's an outcry type of thing because Williams and Chris Jones went off this year.
Yeah, with Simmons you could flip flop him, but that's why I wouldn't classify it as like a snub, because to me like snub is like, yo, this guy has no reason to be on this list. He needs to be off. This guy clearly should be on the list. But it worked out for us this year.
You got any other snubs?
Let me think.
Some people are bringing up McCaffrey on the NFC.
How you feel about that?
Of course,
because what he's done in San Fran has been like crazy.
I'm interested in Pollard getting in. Do you have any like inside scoop? I mean, he's having a good season. Like I never really viewed him as just a Pro Bowl running back in and of his own right.
But he's playing in Dallas.
He's playing good. Like he's got like 900 yards, 9 touchdowns. He is playing good.
That helps, man. That helps. When you were talking about linebackers, I did have a snub, and I was low key looking like, bro, why wasn't my dude up here, Matt Milano? Yeah. I do. Feel like
so you'd have him over
I would
Mosley.
put him over Mosley. Yes, I actually would. Yes. But does that make me like y'all gonna hit me with the Bill stuff again?
I don't know. Is it a good case?
Well, you know what? You want to find out? Let's just read what they say. There's a whole write-up on him. You ready? Milano has been one of the AFC's leading Bills MVPs this season, battling through a knee injury to hold Buffalo's defense together. He's been an outstanding tackler, terrific in coverage, and an excellent blitzer. Whoa! As the Bills try for an elusive Super Bowl title, his importance to that unit cannot be overstated, especially with Von Miller now out for the season. Milano has 12 tackles for loss, but it's his coverage ability that's allowed him, or where he's allowed the second fewest yards per target since entering the league in 2017, might I add, that sets him apart. But I'll just go pull up his stats for the season. We'll go from there. Sound good? Unless you want to keep reading the stats.
I'm looking at the stats right now.
I'm an article reader, bro.
Yeah, I think what he's got, the 2 picks and one of them taken back for a touchdown. Yep. He's got less tackles than Mosley. Mosley's got 130. He's got 85. But he does have more tackles for loss.
Can you include his sack? He got 1.5. He got 1.5 sacks too. Just remember that.
So half a sack better than Mosley.
And he got 8 PBUs.
Mosley might have got in off reputation a little bit.
I'm just saying. He touched
paint.
That's his fifth this year
Pro
too,
Bowl,
man.
Somehow. That's Mosley's 5th Pro Bowl.
What?
Yeah, he had
I think
4 with the Ravens.
This is because he's been hurt with the Jets most of the time. So
he missed the full basically all of 2019 and 2020. And 30. He's been in the league since 2014. He came in young, I guess.
You're right.
I guess you're right. I mean, maybe Milano kind of has a case. I'd probably put Miles Jack over him, though.
That's wild. That is wild.
Probably sneak Miles Jack in over him.
That's funny. It's all good,
so
man.
he could be waiting behind so Miles Jack in case an alternate's needed. He could be the second alternate. Jeez. Is he an alternate? He might be an alternate, actually. Is he?
He probably is. I haven't even checked, but when I looked at this, I'm like, you know what? I don't see him up there. You're right. He is definitely one of them ones, man. Yeah.
Anyone else? Hargrave, I've heard a lot about that over the NFC side, too.
Yeah. Because he's definitely been on a tear this season.
There was, you know what? There was a little Jared Goff buzz over Kirk Cousins.
Stop it.
No way,
Don't
dude. It's
stop
there.
It. Stop it.
It's definitely there.
Stop it.
His stats are.
Stop it. Not enough.
I'd say actually better.
Not enough. Stop it.
I mean, leading a
Stop
Lions
it.
team, that was what 1-6 to start
Good.
the season.
Okay,
Bring them back to 7-7.
Okay. Who's winning the division? They're in the same division, right? Who's winning the division? And then come back to me.
Think of the Vikings' weapons that Kirk has too,
Cool.
compared to Goff.
With that, okay.
He's only finally getting
Okay,
Jameson
cool.
Williams, and they traded Hawkinson.
Cool. That sounds really good. Blame management.
Man,
that sounds really
they
good.
got
Blame
Jamal
management.
Williams. They don't have a Dalvin Cook there in the Lions.
That blame your GM. That's what that sounds like.
I think
Cry
I'd
me
take
a river.
Goff.
Well, you take them, okay? Because I think that
Goff got snubbed.
I
over
think
Cousins.
I doubt it, man. I doubt it.
It is. He's got better touchdown ratio, ratings, all that too. And he's carrying this.
Who's winning that division?
Downbeaten Lions
Just
team.
tell me who's gonna win the division, and then we could talk later. Just tell me.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. But I think Goff,
who's
just from
the leading quarterbacking
quarterbacking standpoint,
team?
has been a little. I think
it's
if Goff's with the Vikings, they might even be.
Guess what?
A win or two better.
Guess what? We'll never know.
Yeah, but I'm just taking Goff over Cousins though.
Hey, well, you know what? You could be with Goff as a snub. So go to the snub section. I'm gonna go to the We in the Club section. Because Kirko got them chains on right now.
I think he did get snubbed.
But
Goff.
you know what? Don't even trip. Kirk will let him get a spot. Because he going to the Super Bowl. He ain't tripping.
No way. Wait, there's no way.
Okay.
Do we want to make a bet on this?
Now you want to bet. Oh, Kirko. It's all right, man. It's all right. You like your golf. Hey, is golf going?
Huh?
I bet you golf don't go to the Super Bowl.
I'm not talking about Super Bowl.
I bet you golf
I'm talking
don't
about
go.
Goff just being the better quarterback.
I bet you golf don't win more playoff games than Kirk this year.
I don't know about that. Yeah, they got to make the playoffs. I just think the Lions are worse. The Lions are a worse team than the Vikings.
Because I guess he can't elevate him there. I guess he can't elevate him there.
I think he has.
I think he has not done enough because one quarterback has elevated his squad.
I think it's the opposite.
I don't. I think Justin Jefferson doesn't look that good if it's not Kirk Cousins throwing him the football.
I think he could be any guy.
We'll never know. They said the same with AB until Landry throwing the ball, and then it was different.
Yeah, but
Dude,
Kirk Cousins, come on.
Put some respect on the Pro Bowl Kirk Cousins. Pro Bowl Kirk O'Banks. Okay?
He could take that. This is like this might be his fourth. I still just stand by. I don't think he's going to deliver for you when you need it most.
Hey, but guess what? When was Kirk Cousins drafted? And when was Jared Goff drafted?
I don't know. There is a difference of year, probably 4 or 5 years.
No. Not years. Position. When were they? Who was what?
Goff was 1. Kirk was 4th round.
Oh yeah, definitely not hearing anything you saying, baby. Give me Kirk all day.
I don't know what that has to do with
Do it for my
anything.
underdogs.
I'll be honest.
Do it for my real ones, cause all the real ones come in the late rounds, man. Come on, we know that.
I just feel like it's what you do in the league.
And Kirk will been cooking. That's why he got the Pro Bowl this year.
That's fine. I mean, I'm just saying, Goff.
Why are you hating on Kirk? Don't be a Kirk hater, man.
No,
I
he's
think
fine.
you should. I think
fine.
you would like Kirk a lot. I do.
No, I do. From the interviews I actually heard from him,
You would like him a lot, man.
He is an interesting dude.
He's a guy that I think you could
funny
get
guy.
behind. You could rally with that, bro.
Yeah, it's fine as a person. I don't want him as my quarterback.
But
I just think he's going to underdeliver for you.
I think
And he's done that for most of his career. I'm not saying Goff's this amazing dude, but for this season, I think Goff deserved the Pro Bowl over Cousins.
Hey, unfortunately, everybody doesn't agree with you. It's all right though, man. Kirk, that guy, baby. You got to roll with Kirk, man. Just roll with him. Yeah.
That's my snub, Goff. I think Goff should be in over Kirk.
If you a hater, let me hear you say yeah.
I don't think it's hating that much.
I think it is, man.
Goff has some better numbers this year.
But you are a duly noted Kirk hater. You're a duly noted Kirk hater. You've said that on numerous occasions that you don't believe in Kirk Cousins. So I
believe in him being an average quarterback.
I just feel like you're super biased towards him because how can you call him average? He's a Pro Bowler multiple times now.
Yeah, but
multiple time Pro Bowler. He's won playoff game. He's taking teams to the playoffs plural. But you're calling this dude average, and he's out the 4th. He ain't even get the glamour and everything. He had to live in RG3 shadow. And now here he is, the man, the myth, first fully guaranteed contract in the NFL. Come on, man.
Good for him.
It's
Good for
Kirko.
his career.
Put some respect on Kirko. It's Kirko, man. Kirko is the best quarterback. That's not elite.
He's disappointed way more than it has elevated.
He has not.
Way more.
No, he has not. No, he has not, man. Kirk is perfect, bro. He's the perfect above average quarterback. He's the perfect above average quarterback.
8 seasons, the 9-7,
He's the
the
perfect above average quarterback.
Most seasons he's been in.
It sounds good. You're just used to an elite quarterback. You'll see, man.
This is what I've been talking about. He under delivers more than ever delivers.
Like I said, you're used to an elite quarterback. Time will tell, but you'll see. Kirk is like that, bro.
I don't think.
Yeah. Well, because you're used to an elite quarterback. We said it's only 5 to 6 elite guys in the season every year, right? It's only a handful of them dudes. Kirk win a lot of games with Kirk, man. That's all I'm saying, baby.
Not like that much, though. To be honest with you, this is best season
cool.
by a mile.
No.
In terms of winning games, yeah.
Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. Kirk wins, man. It's cool, baby.
He's been like 8-8 his whole career.
Hey, man. Kirk
9-7,
wins.
disappointing. 7-9.
Kirk wins, man. It's cool.
Hasn't won in playoffs.
Oh, it's cool. He won on the road.
Yeah, one time.
He did it then. He did it though. He did it.
It's not a consistent thing for him.
He did it though. That's what I'm saying. You can't say he can't. We seen it.
No.
Against a Hall of Famer too. First ballot type. Drew Brees. You swear by them guys. You do. That's an elite quarterback, hands down. He went into his house.
I got to give him props. It was a nice play.
That's what I'm saying. Walked into his trap and took his trap.
Everything else out of his career has not been that, though.
Oh, come on, man. Justin Jefferson isn't Justin without Kirk.
I disagree. I strongly disagree.
Wait. Have you seen Justin have these type of years without Kirk Cousins? We've seen Kirk be a Pro Bowler. We've seen Kirk be a Pro Bowler without Justin. We haven't seen Justin be all world without Kirk. That's all I'm saying. So I gotta roll with it, man. Just roll with it, man. That's the narrative. That's the argument, and that's final, man. That's it, bro.
I'm good.
You don't agree with that?
No.
Oh man, that's crazy.
No, it's fine. Like Kirk's had good receivers as well throughout his career.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. I don't think he's like that amazing, and I think he's proven to be that throughout his career.
Amazing is elite. No one ever said amazing. I said really good. You want him to be elite. I don't care about him being elite because he's never going to be elite. So I don't look at him as I want you to be elite. He's a really good quarterback. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But you can't force a really good to be elite. Nah, this is going to have you upset all the time. He's a really good quarterback though, man. That's it. You think Jared Goff elite?
No, I just think he had a better season than Kirk Cousins.
Oh, man. You just hating on Kirk. It's all good, man.
I think he has a case.
No,
I
I
just think he's got a legitimate case.
He ain't got no case,
stats,
man.
And like I said, a Lions team that I think is worse than the Vikings.
You know what? He got a case to be a nice alternate.
He probably is.
Yeah, he probably is an alternate. Let him be the alternate, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the NFC alternates. I just know the Steelers alternates.
Yeah.
What else do we want to get into here?
What else we got around the league, man? Yeah.
Oh, this one's interesting to me.
Uh-oh.
Jalen Hurts officially ruled out. Gardner Minshew to start against the Cowboys. So the one angle for me that's most interesting is how does this affect the MVP race?
How long is he going to be out, though?
I'm guessing just for this game. It's a sprained shoulder. I guess there's two questions. Do you think they should sit Hurts out? I think they should.
Oh.
Just sit him, dude. Like, the only way they lose the NFC East is if they lose out.
Right.
Now, 1 seed, is that a different story? Who the hell's second in the NFC? I think it's the 49ers. So even there, like the 49ers have 4 losses. I'll double check on that.
But they've been winning with Brock now. That's what, 2 games with now?
Yeah. I think they're like 9-4, 10-4, 10-4. Okay, Vikings are 11-3. Eagles definitely do want that bye, so I guess you can't sit Hurts out for an extended period. And that's the other thing too, because it's only a one team gets that bye. Yeah. I think you do sit him out this game though. If this is the first week coming off this sprained shoulder, if you think the rest will actually help it.
My thing, I'd like to sit Jalen this week, but I wouldn't want to sit him for the rest of the season because I think of, remember those Colts teams, man, and how at times where it's like, man, at the end of the season with Peyton Manning, they're sitting him, and then the playoffs start and they start slow. They start rusty, and it's like, it's like so much could go wrong in those situations. That's kind of the vibe that I think of, like with a team like the Eagles, man. They're hot, but they're cohesive. They're like, it's a well-oiled machine right now. I don't know if you want to like take the leader out of that for multiple games and then just try to throw him back in there when it's win or go home. That's just me. I personally think you sit him this week. I like him at least next week, and then I'm probably sitting him at the end.
If you can.
But obviously that depends on the other two. Yeah, because I feel like you got to get the bye. If you're feeling you don't went through all this season and you don't get the bye, like, bro, that's a lot.
Here's what's interesting to me is I think him being out would actually be his best case for the MVP here if the Eagles completely fall apart in this game. Oh, God.
It would, yes, because it would show his significance.
Because right now, whenever we were talking about Mahomes and Hurts a week or two ago, I just felt like the Chiefs would collapse if Mahomes went out.
We would agree.
Whereas if Hurts goes out, I actually think they're going to be competitive with Minshew.
They're going to collapse. You think they're going to win versus the Cowboys?
I don't know about win. I think they're going to be competitive.
They're going to look competent, though, yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I know Hurts obviously wants the Eagles to win, but for a selfish standpoint, if he's really gunning for that MVP, if Minshew goes out there and shits the bed, that could help his chances, in my eyes at least.
I think about how we looked at TJ even more so. The longer he was out and the more we lost, and that would be like, oh, we're 0-5. Oh, we're 0-6. Oh, we're like, God dang, this is the dude. We need him. So you are onto something there. You definitely.
I think they could still be competitive with Minshew. Like he's actually a pretty good backup to have.
Does he still got the porn star mustache, or did he cut it?
I don't. I think I saw him in a press conference. I think he does. I don't know if it's.
Yeah.
It might be just the full goatee look, kind of like beard. I think he had long hair, and people are saying this is like a Minshew, like a big game for like Mike Leach is passing recently. He's gonna be on one. Like he's gonna want to like show out, like one of those type of things. He went to Washington State when Mike Leach coached there.
I was like, so he's gonna. Okay.
Yeah, people are like, he's gonna be out there slinging it and like. Oh no, because he has like a big emotional tie to him. He even spoke at. I think there was a ceremony somewhere, but he was like giving a speech for Leach.
Yeah, because it wasn't Cat used to coach in Oklahoma. Stoops, he spoke there too. I think it was. Yeah. No.
Okay. More around the league if you want it still.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. We got some time still, and then we'll tap into the. We got, think, like one or two supers, then we'll get the stack paper and be about this thing, man.
Okay. Let me see what I've written down here. I got to go through my notes.
I like when you organize like this, too, man. This is like...
I might not have it.
Yeah, man, but you fancy now.
I know, here it is. Prosecutors drop case against Antonio Brown.
I can't stand you.
Here's the other one. We talked about it initially, though. Colts benching Matt Ryan to start Nick Foles versus the Chargers.
Yeah. I did see that they benched him again. I don't mind it since it's Nick Foles this time. I didn't like it when it was was it Sellinger?
Ellinger.
Ellinger, yeah. I didn't like it when it was him. I just thought it was like, man, nah. You try something else out another day. But at least with Nick Foles, like, yo, this is at least a Super Bowl MVP. You know, so.
I don't mind it either. Much. You need some type of spark at this point after losing 33-0. Yeah.
But I guess my question
is this the end of Matt Ryan? Is that actually going to be his last game in the NFL? That's sad.
Well, no. But this is my question.
That's sad if that's the case.
Obviously, I didn't watch the whole game and nothing like that. But do you still, if it was him being the reason why they were scoring that much in the first place, does that still bring any type of like solace or any type of like positivity with that, or do we just focus on the collapse and we just say because it was Matt Ryan out there, even though we know defensively they could have had stops as well?
I'm with you. I missed the first half. Yeah. I'm not even joking. I was like, football's on today on Saturday. Let me tune in. Yeah. And it was halftime, 33-0.
And that's why I never looked.
And I just left it on.
Oh, you left it on. See,
I left it on.
Didn't even, when I saw it was 30, I was like, I'm not about to put this on. I just kept going about my business.
I left it on.
Yeah.
And he did nothing in the second half. He did absolutely nothing. But I think part of it was Vikings collapsing a little first. I think there were some weird turnovers and some weird stuff that was happening.
Okay.
I don't know if it was all just Matt Ryan. Because his stat line wasn't even good, like at the end of the day. Like, it would probably be different if he came in with, at least 200 something, a few
Right, that's what I'm
touchdowns.
saying,
I
like,
don't even think he had that.
Okay.
From what I remember, at least.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't. When it was 30 something, I'm like, bro, I'm definitely not watching this game.
Do I got one more? I thought I did. I don't think I do.
All right,
That might be it.
All right. Well, no, we tapped in right there. I like them topics right there.
No. I did have one.
Here we go.
It's aside from what happens on the field. Did you hear about this Chiefs dude?
Chiefs do know.
Dude's a Chiefs super fan.
You made me nervous when you said it's something off the field. I was like, yo, we talking Tori and Meg in the trial? All
this
right.
is incredible.
Okay, what's that?
This Chiefs dude, he's a super fan. He goes by the name of Chiefsaholic. Goes to these games dressed as like the big bad wolf. Like, he has a full costume.
All right.
And apparently, people within the Chiefs community were saying, like, he would brag all the time about how much money he makes and like how he's able to afford to go to these games and everything.
Oh.
Come to find out, he goes off the radar for like a good 3 or 4 days. Everyone's like, where's he at? Where's Chiefsaholic at? And like, people are like legit checking in on him.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, when he goes to these cities, he goes in and robs banks in his wolf costume. And he got caught this time. He's in jail on like a $200,000 bond.
What?
I'm dead serious.
Wow. Stan Clear confirmed it. Yeah.
This is him.
What?
Yep.
Hey, yo. Wow. Oh, he is completely out of pocket.
Let me try to pull up the robbery picture because, like, literally, it's him in his costume. At, like,
hey, son.
they got, like, the bank tape. I can't find it. Where's it at? Here it is.
Bro, you can't make this up. He's dead serious in the wolf costume right now, bro. At the bank. Bro, he ain't... Son, what are you doing?
It's the exact same thing he wears.
Son, wait a minute, though. He had to know he was going to get caught, bro.
That's actually him.
He had to know he was going to get caught.
I guess he's been doing this, though.
He had to know he was going to get caught.
At some point, yeah.
Like, you're not even switching the mask up, bro. It's literally the same mask. You could look at the tape and look at the pictures of him. It's the same mask. Yo, y'all wildin'. Y'all are wild. We can't make this stuff up, bro. Can't make this up.
I thought you'd like that. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that.
I did not, man. I've been, like, all over the place these past, like, week and a half, man. So, yeah. But, dude, that is funny. Holy smokes.
I don't know when he's getting out.
Yo.
I feel like bank robbery is like a big deal. Like, you might be in jail for a little bit.
It's like the old school. Like, they feel that, you know what I mean? Like, with prohibition, it's like, nah, man. Nah, we remember them days, them bank robbery. You ain't no cool guy. Nah, you think you're gonna make a movie off of you? Nah. We're gonna make an example out of you. Mm-hmm.
So that was my last around the league topic.
That was amazing. Shout out to you. I love these topics.
I didn't write it down because I thought we were gonna do it yesterday, and it was like on the top of my mind, so I thought it was gonna be the first thing I brought up. So, yeah, I forgot about it.
I'm glad that you were aware of this story. Like, son really goes in with this wolf costume, but he's still taking pictures with the exact. Now, context for the audio only crowd: when he's robbing banks, he just has the wolf mask on with street clothes. When he is in the stadium, he has like the wolf arm and pants with the Chief jersey. So I think that's what he thought was the disguise, but it's literally the exact same wolf mask. You're not gonna mix up this wolf mask with any other wolf mask. It's like very distinct. It's like, yo, that's your wolf mask, man. You're the chief wolf. So yeah, he's tripping.
Jacob Malesio says Wolf of Wall Street ran out of money.
Hey, bro, y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop. This is crazy though. It's crazy. I don't get it. Like, wow.
It's amazing. It's literally amazing.
I'm glad I know this now. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Hey, so if people are bragging about making money, you never know how they're making it.
Like, seriously, you really...
All that glitters ain't gold.
Holy smoke. And they probably was loving him in Chiefs fan nation. Oh, my God, look at... Oh, it's Wolfie. And Wolf got all the cash, man. Wolf come to the tailgates. He's be making it rain out there. And for some reason, it's like some of his money got these little weird colors on it, but the rest of them, he just throw that thing on out there. It's perfect, man. Always crisp, too. Like, he got the most crisp, new-looking bills ever. Makes sense, bro. Makes a lot of sense now. I'm afraid to even ask if you think we have somebody like that in Steeler Nation.
No one dresses like that.
You're right. Because we got Steelers Jesus. But you can see his face clear as day.
Steelers Pope, I guess, too.
Yeah, but Steelers Jesus. Most of the time I see him, I don't think he can function like that. You know, he's really hydrated when I see him typically. Yeah.
Isn't there a fake Paul Malo out there? Not the guy that showed
No.
up at training camp.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it's his thing. Like year when he said he quits his job to Justice Poly. Yeah, as TP. So yeah.
I don't think anyone's doing that. I could see a Raiders fan doing something like that for sure.
What if somebody does it in a Steely mask? Steely's making a return. You saw Steely had the joint jumping too. You seen him. You seen Steely. You see what he do. Steely.
We're friends now too, actually.
Yeah, Steely a movement, bro. Steely is a movement. So maybe it's a Steely mask. They go in there and do it. But Steely, he would have just better sense. He would switch his mask up at least. This dude tripping. So yeah.
Well, you want to get into these picks?
Yeah. Actually, I think we got 2 supers. Let's tap them real quick, and then after that, we tap in over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fish momentum, all peace. All right, he's trying to call off the fight. Moats singing 8 Maids of Milking. LOL.
Yeah, man. That's on the song. 8 Maids of Milking. It's a classic. That's what I'm saying, D. You should check it out. Okay. Not now. I don't even know if it's copyrighted. Probably not. But either way, it's fire.
Brilla 92. God can judge me after I put 92 hands on him.
Oh.
He'll say they were super necessary.
I like the reference. I see you, Masvidal.
Suffer not the shameless plug. Hashtag amen. Hashtag the Lord's work.
Yo! He said 92 of them things.
Sounds like it's on site.
That's what it sounds like, man. When we get this card drawn up, man, we like it. All right.
It just sounds like, I mean, if we have another one of these live shows, if they both show up, I mean, it might just be happening there.
Yeah. We get like them rock'em sock'em robots too, or you know them like big oversized like punching the oversized gloves and stuff. I think it's in when I was like I was a kid. You see the commercial, whatever. That's what you can do. Just get the oversized joints, or like them oversized sumo suits like we saw in Jackass when them dudes get up there and fight. But either way, we gotta have that. I feel you on that, man. We're gonna have we just need like a podcast event day.
Yeah.
Have a little golf, have the undercard, have the main card. We just gotta figure out who you and Cassius got to be the headliner.
I'm not fighting.
You and Cassius, like y'all. It's perfect. I just feel like that's the one that has to go down.
Who's yours?
I don't have one.
There's definitely one I'm thinking.
I know that, but we're not talking. Like I'm good.
There's someone that they brought up.
They did bring up somebody. I forgot who it was. They definitely brought up somebody.
Gorilla Mode, 1975 AFC Championship, one of the coldest games in Steeler history. Field was ice. Franco scored a touchdown. Steelers won 16-10.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna need another one of them this weekend, baby. Let's go.
All right, our picks.
Let's stack some paper.
Do you know the records?
I went 2-5 last week, so I have the picture of that.
So I get 3 games. I needed 7.
Yeah, because I'm up 14, I think it is. Yeah, so I was 47-30.
Yep.
I went 2-5, so now I'm 49-35.
Yeah, I'm down 14 because I needed 7. I needed all 7.
You needed all 7 to get to 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. So you close now, man. 14 points away, baby.
Jets at home tonight. -2.5 against the Jaguars. Zach Wilson is playing.
All right, let me pull up this schedule.
Mike White.
I need to have eyes on this thing. Last week wasn't my most.
Wow, the Jags are dogs.
I'll go with the Jags, I guess, if we had to. I don't like it, but I'll go with the Jags.
I want the Jags too.
How you gonna want the Jags when I want the Jags?
We need the Jags to beat the Jets.
I know. Well, I have a personal connection to the Jags.
What's that?
They were like my first visit.
All right.
You know, I had my dad up until a couple months ago. He still had the Jaguar single strap backpack that had my official credentials up there. And we was talking. I was like, Dad, you know I love you, right? But I played with the Steelers. So that's what we rolling with. So I sent him a new one, and he likes the new Steelers one. Okay, but the Jags, I just feel a connection to them. My dad clearly felt that connection as well, so I got to roll with him.
Okay, I guess we skipping that game.
Oh, scared money don't make money. I see what it is.
Bears.
Now you don't want none of that Jags action.
Oh, no, I do. I want to pick the Jags.
But I'm a ETN. Who been talking about ETN? That's been mine. ETN's been my guy. You've been on the Zach Wilson, the Mike White. You talked about the MILF. You talked about when Mike White came in. You was like, oh, I like Mike from last year. Just go with it, man. Yeah.
I probably picked the Jaguars more than the Jets this year, I think.
Low key, you probably have. Yeah.
So you want Jets?
No, I'm an ETN guy, man. I would go ETN.
Bears at home, +8 against the Bills.
Low key, I'm gonna roll Bills, but I don't like it. The weather's gonna be filthy. Yeah.
Well, I'm with you.
The weather's gonna be atrocious.
I don't like mine either. So
yeah,
I'll go +8 Bears. Justin Fields, do something, please.
All right, yeah, because I was like, yeah.
Chiefs at home, -10 against the Seahawks. Man, these Chiefs spreads are getting out of hand.
I'll probably roll with the Pro Bowler, I guess. Who you rolling?
-10.
I can roll with the Pro Bowler. It's in Kansas City though. That's probably why.
Chiefs have been playing like borderline garbage.
No. Juju been straight
teams.
though. Juju been going off.
I'll do it. I don't even know. I don't like this, but whatever. There's been times where I say I don't like it and it works out for me.
I'm
so
about
I'll
to
go
say,
Chiefs.
yeah. I personally don't like any of my picks right now. I'm just throwing it out there.
+10, that's a lot. Seahawks need to keep winning.
I'm scared the Pro Bowl is gonna go to Geno's head now.
This is the game.
You know what I mean?
He already got it.
It's like
He got what he needed.
You know what I mean? He got the Pro Bowl. He know he gonna get paid. Like, yeah, it's just I don't know, man. He gonna feel confident. He gonna be somebody's QB1 week 1 like next year too. Like, I just don't know what Geno finna show up, man. Am I still getting they wrote me off and I ain't write him back, or am I getting like, hey man, I'm Geno, Pro Bowl starting quarterback Geno? Like, I don't know which version I'm getting. Yeah.
This one's lined up for you. +3 Patriots at home against the Bengals. You want Patriots, right?
I've never liked them like that. You're the Mike Jones. You the Mac Jones guy. You know who I'm rolling with.
Yeah, we're skipping this one.
Okay, I'm about to say, yeah, you be rolling with
I can't
Mac.
believe that spread.
I don't talk
I honestly can't believe that spread right now. -3 Bengals?
Yeah.
Even though it's on the road? That's insane.
Yeah, but what's the weather going to be like, though?
I still feel like that's a lot. I mean,
think about
we
it
see
like
how
this.
Mac Jones and that Patriots offense is doing against the Raiders defense. I think the Bengals defense is better than them.
I'm just saying, though, but if the weather gets wacky, it can make the game wacky. I think that matters, man.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be like that, but yeah.
It's northeast.
Yeah.
It's going to be cold.
We supposed to get crazy weather tomorrow and over the weekend, too. Definitely tomorrow's supposed to get crazy. That's what me and you got to go to Target, but I got to let you get there first because it's a little bit further a drive. So once you get there, I'm right there.
All right.
Just hit me up.
Panthers at home +2.5 against the Lions. Wow.
Oh, you been talking up your boy. How you feeling?
I'll do that.
What's the spread?
-2.5. Yeah, they need to win. -2.5 Lions on the road against Panthers.
Yeah.
You got to see a lot of Panthers last week.
I did.
You think they cover that spread? Sammy Darnold.
Actually, no, I don't, because I think that the Lions gonna be able to score too much. Yeah, I'm good on that one.
Vikings at home.
Chalk it up.
-4
Chalk it up.
against the
Chalk it up.
Giants.
Yes.
+4.
Chalk it up. Yes. 100. I'm there. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. All that Kirk you was talking. Put your money where your mouth is, player.
I don't really like the Giants.
Oh, now you don't like this. But you just talked about how average and how terrible and how just bad of a quarterback Kirk Cousins is. He definitely can't win against the Giants. Oh, Lord, not Kirk, not the most. He shouldn't even be a Pro Bowler, according to you. So you got to be ready to pick against him this time, baby. Come on now.
It's a 1:00 game.
Oh,
no,
but it's Kirk Cousins. Oh, he's
at
just
home.
Kirk. Oh, no, don't nobody care about Kirk. Oh, it's just Kirk. Oh, Lord.
Now, Giants did win last week.
Exactly, man. Come on, man. You don't even respect Kirk. Kirk isn't good to you. So why would you be fearful of Kirk? It's just
I'm
a
not
Kirk
fearful
Cousins.
of Kirk. It's
So
more the Vikings.
Oh, but who's the quarterback? He gonna mess it up, right? Don't be scared.
Not necessarily. He's been doing some good things this year.
Oh, now he's been doing some good things.
He has been.
That ain't what you said we was talking Pro Bowl. You said he was a bad quarterback.
We're talking about him versus Goff.
Oh,
Goff's been doing good things too.
Scare money don't make money, Deke. That's all I'm saying, man.
We'll go back to it. I might need games.
He want to go back to it. You ain't say you want to go back to it when you had all that energy
so
about
all these games are happening Saturday, huh?
It's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. And I like the fact that we have the night game, so we can actually like enjoy it and like I can tap into it.
Yeah, and then we got Sunday games too.
Yep.
On Christmas. That's great.
Because when we like playing at 1 and all these other games at 1, I'm like, man, dang, we like it's too much.
Yeah, the 8 o'clock games are my favorite.
Yeah.
Titans at home, -3 against the Texans. Malik Willis time.
You said -3 for that spread?
I'll take the Titans with Malik.
Give me the fight in Davis Mills. I think they get a second win.
They've been playing good.
I think they get a second win.
They've been competitive.
This is for them too. This is probably the first game in a minute where they're gonna be like, "Yo, we legit feel good about ourselves." Not like we got to play perfect to be in it.
Yeah,
like
Malik Willis, rookie.
Yeah, because you think, man, the Texans, they went on a little run, man, where they've had some teams where it's like, bruh, this, you know what it is when you go into the building and they have to overachieve. But I think in this one, man, I like them. Yeah.
Browns at home, -2.5 against the Saints. This is a disaster.
I hate that.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to pick any of these Browns games.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I would go Cleveland if I had to, but
I
don't like.
too.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
That's why I don't know if we need to even pick anymore at the Cleveland games. Ravens at home, -6.5 against the Falcons. This is Huntley too.
Give me Tyler Huntley. I'll roll. I'm game. I roll with Huntley.
I think Falcons did cover with Ritter, didn't they?
Yeah, they were straight.
It was ugly as hell.
But it was straight though.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I roll with Huntley.
Wow, that was a mistake. That was a mistake by me. Big mistake. Ravens defense against Ritter.
They're gonna eat him alive. You're gonna be fine, man.
That was a mistake.
You're gonna be fine.
Big time mistake.
You'll be fine.
Niners, Falcons aren't. The Browns took care of them, but I don't think the Falcons are as physical as the Browns, particularly on defense. That was a terrible.
No, you're
pick.
good. You're good. You're good.
Terrible decision by me.
You're good. You got the Bills one. Trust me, you're good, man. Bills will win, but 8 is a lot, and that like what it could be. They saying, man, it could be like just like the nastiest weather storm, and cold and windy and all this snow and stuff. I'm like, bro, this gonna be an ugly game, man. Yeah.
Niners at home, -6.5 against Commanders.
I go Niners.
Same. You ain't talking me out of that either. I'm definitely going Niners.
And I'm definitely not talking myself into to the Commanders.
Cowboys at home.
But they are gonna be fired up though. The Commanders, the loss last week, man. It was a little janky. I'm not rolling with it though.
No, definitely not. Cowboys at home, -4.5 against the Eagles with Minshew.
Come on, man.
All right, I'll take Minshew with the points.
Yeah, on March 14, 1988, they said a star was born. Let's roll with the Cowboys.
Steelers. Who is that? March 14, 1988. Is that you? That's. I thought you were talking about Dak for a second.
It was 2 elite people. No, it's just 2 people born on that day. They were very special.
Damn.
Arthur Moats and Steph Curry. March 14, 1988. I'll take me and him, our duo for birthday versus anybody out there. All right.
Oh, me and Crosby.
Okay, I like that.
I got Highsmith.
Are y'all saying same year? Yeah. I like it, man. I like it because Steph. I'm just saying, Steph got us.
I got me and Crosby.
Steph got us.
I think I got Jalen Hurts.
Steph
on mine too, and Highsmith.
Got us.
I think Highsmith's on
I ain't
mine.
even looking to it all just yet, but Steph got us. Steph dragging me to the finish line. That's all I care about.
We should look to see what
Steph definitely got us though, bro. Steph, I got Steph on my team. That's like having Jordan and LeBron in your squad, bro. You're good.
I'm a bench warmer on my squad. I'm just hoping my guys can carry us.
Steph, I'm over here. I'm Draymond for Steph. I'm cheering him. I'm doing all the dirty work.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, a potential MVP. Is he August? I think he is.
He is.
Yep, he is.
You know, what year? Is it the same year? It has to be the same year, though.
No.
Oh,
no, these are all different years.
Yeah. Me and Steph are the exact same year, like March 14th, 1988 specifically. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I don't think I have anyone.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, like, I take March 14th, 1988, that day, specifically. It's 2 people that was born on that day. I like us versus any of them. That's all I'm saying, baby. I like us a lot.
Oh, you know who might. I think Tiger Woods and LeBron are both like end of December,
but not same day, not same year.
Right,
same day, same year. Like me and Steph are literally March 14th, 1988. That means we are twins. to wins. That's what I'm saying. Exact same birth date, man. Exact same.
Same time.
Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. And not far. He was in North Carolina. I was in Virginia.
Yeah.
We not far off, man. Yeah. But I'm taking us versus anybody. Yeah. I don't not just we on the same birth date. No. The exact day, year, day, month. I like us, man. Yeah.
Steelers at home. Christmas Eve. Tomorrow, Saturday.
What is the
2
spread?
days.
I didn't even check the spread for that game.
Steelers are favorite, -2.5.
Makes sense. I'm with it.
Yeah, you got them winning by 3.
Shit, I'm with it. Heck yeah.
Dolphins -3.5 against Packers. Dolphins at home. I'll go Packers.
See, this is my dilemma. I need the Dolphins to lose, and I want the Dolphins to lose. But I think they're actually going to win and cover.
Take it then. There's no harm. It's a win-win scenario then.
Is it really?
If they cover, then you get a leg up in
But
the
I don't
stats here
want
for
the
picks.
Dolphins. I don't like them.
But if they lose, you wanted them to lose.
No,
Win-win.
because I need to win ultimately. Yeah. I need to win.
I know, but you got 14 games on me.
That's not enough. We still got
slipping up on that one.
That's not
isn't
enough.
Gonna kill you.
We got enough. We ain't got enough. It's multiple weeks, man. The job's not done until it's done. Remember that. Yeah.
Who you want?
I'll go Dolphins, I guess. It's 3, right?
3.5.
3.5. Yeah, I go Dolphins.
Rams at home +3 against the Broncos. Is Russ playing?
Yeah.
I could be intrigued if Russ is playing.
Because he fresh off the concussion.
Russell Wilson, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh, he is.
NFL, whoa, this is an hour ago. NFL World reacts to major Russell Wilson change. They sitting him for the season.
What?
I don't know. Catchphrase. Full participant in practice. I mean, yeah, Russ is back. What's the big change? He said, "Go Broncos." He mixed up his catchphrase.
No, let's ride.
I'll go Russ. I'll do -3. He's got me back in. If you want it.
I don't want any parts of this foolishness. That game is going to be tragic. I'm cool on that. But what's up with that Vikings one, though?
Wait, we still got 2 more.
Okay.
Cardinals +7.5 against Buccaneers. Cardinals at home. Hold on. Here's another.
What?
This is another great example of why they shouldn't have flexed Steelers-Bengals from that Sunday night. They're not flexing this game? This is embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing.
The game is on Christmas. It's like a specialty day.
Okay, but still, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad. though.
Think about it. It's only 3 games
yeah.
being played on Christmas.
Still, they should flex it. This is sad. This is pathetic.
It's just 3. It's like scheduling games on Thanksgiving.
I
You know what?
get
They don't.
it.
They don't flex.
It.
It's
This
just
is terrible. though.
Yeah. It's just a holiday game, man.
It looked like such a better game earlier.
Yeah.
But it's bad now.
But
It's
no.
terrible.
Guess what? You still got the face that they went out there. You're gonna have Brady, and you're gonna have Rodgers on the same day. That's all the NFL care about, man.
Brady's still fighting for
Yep.
their playoff lives. They need it.
Yep.
I'll go Buccaneers.
Huh? No. What?
-7. -7.5. They've been playing pretty dismally. My buddy actually texted me today, and he was talking about the Bucs and Brady, and if he thinks Brady's going to come back.
Yeah.
I think he said the Buccaneers are 1-13 against the spread this year. Probably makes sense as to why I'm so bad in my picks, because I probably taken the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
7 or 8 times at least.
You have.
I probably lost every one.
Look, all of that sounds good. I don't like this though, man. I don't like this at all.
You don't want the Cardinals?
No. Why would I want the Cardinals?
Colt McCoy.
Exactly. Why would I want the Cardinals? Yeah, Kyler done for the year. ACL.
Home game.
That ain't.
And you get points
That's gonna be a Brady game. There'll be more Brady fans there.
at Arizona.
Yeah. Christmas Day, they ain't coming to see Colt McCoy.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be
And
that
they're
electric.
4-10.
I don't think it's gonna be that electric
about,
at the
man.
stadium. I'm with you on
It's
that.
the Cardinals.
Colts Monday night at home.
Chargers. I'll take them.
4.5.
I'll take them.
against
I'll take the Chargers. I'll definitely take the Chargers. I'll take them. Yeah.
You know what?
The spread is very close too. I'll take the Chargers. Absolutely.
You know what? Little Nick Foles action.
Come on, man.
I'll do it.
Let's go, man.
I want the Chargers to
There
lose.
it is. There it is.
Okay, you want to go back to this Vikings game then, huh?
I want the Vikings, yes. And I want you to not take the Vikings. You should take the Giants because you don't like Kirk Cousins. So let's go ahead and just I think for the rest of the season, that should be just built in. Like, you pick against Kirk every time.
No.
Oh,
We don't
why
have
not,
to do
man?
that.
Come on, man. You should stand by it, man.
This ain't a hate on Kirk thing.
It seems very much like I hate on. You know how you got like your
I just don't
love
think
for
he's that
Ben
good.
thing? You got the I love Ben and I hate Kirk. Those are like your staples
I don't
right
hate him
now.
at all.
It seems that way.
I just think he's gonna let
I
people
feel,
down.
I feel like the way it used
trying
to
to
be.
warn people,
I feel like
actually.
it used to be Josh Allen, and then you moved on from like your Josh hate, and now you've put
I
it
don't mind
on
him.
Kirk. Now it's like
He's
it's a
good.
Kirk thing. It's a Kirk and Bills hate. No, I think that's how I
I got
describe
nothing against Kirk Cousins.
it. Whoa! You just end the statement like that?
I got nothing against him.
Time out. You're just gonna end the statement. I said two things in that statement. You just said one part. Like, you want to continue? It's just- I say it again. Okay. Your thing is you hate Kirk Cousins and the Bills. Kirk Cousins and the Buffalo Bills. That what you said?
I'm just saying I don't really have anything against Kirk Cousins. I just don't think he's that good. Like that good. He's good. He's solid. There's good.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like, yeah, he's
Mhm.
good. He's okay. That's all Kirk Cousins is. Yeah.
And
That's all I gotta say.
wow, that's crazy. What's going on, man? That's crazy,
gotta
Deke.
say.
That is crazy.
That's all I got.
That's how you. Wow, I just can't believe this. That's so that's all you heard was just the Kirk part. You just go ignore another part. You ain't got nothing for the other part. No, not even just a.
I don't think there's anything I gotta elaborate on.
Jeez. all right, man. All right.
I was
Jeez.
thinking about this Giants.
That's cold-blooded, man.
Still here. They have pretty much fallen off since their hot streak at the beginning. I don't really like their team that much. Vikings are kind of frauds, though, in a way.
Talk yourself into it. Come on. It's all right. You could do this. Mm-hmm.
I want to, and I don't.
Yeah, you do. Don't think about not doing it. Just do it. What Nike say? Just do it. It's your time, Deke. Control your destiny.
That'll be
You don't
an
wanna-
extra game on the
You don't want to be
docket.
sitting on the shelf with regrets as you look at that spread and you say, man, that was the one they got away. Don't do that. Deke. You
Nah,
don't
we'll
want to
do it.
live with
We'll do it.
regrets. There it
We'll do
is. YOLO.
Vikings' little hangover
Uh-huh.
from their comeback against the Colts.
Of course. You know this.
That's what
Let's
I'm
do it,
thinking.
man. Let's do it.
Giants
Heck
will
yeah.
keep it competitive enough.
I like it.
Yeah.
So we in
that's
there
all
now.
right.
Now we in there. I feel better now. I just needed something to balance out that Bills thing. I don't know. The weather. The weather really has me concerned. But I need.
Oh, you think that's the one you lost here?
I personally do. I don't know.
I think that's the one I lost.
you do.
I think there's multiple bad ones that I put
I know
out there.
how-
The Falcons one's terrible.
For me, I've seen the Bills too many times in terrible weather try to still throw the ball.
The Colts one's terrible. Plus 4.5. It's God. I have some really bad ones.
I think you're gonna be all right. You hit last week. You was good
Find
last
out.
week, man. Yeah, you was real good last week,
I
man.
can't remember how I felt about my picks.
I thought you felt. I remember leaving feeling like, man, I probably shouldn't have took some of those picks. That's
Felt
how
like I
felt.
could go 7-0.
Yeah, I did.
my drive
Like I
home.
never felt like I could have won 7-0. I felt like, man, I need to get 3. If I can steal 3, it's a good week. I feel a little bit better this week, but not a lot better.
Well,
But here we are.
that's it for the picks.
Alrighty.
Super chats all caught up.
I like it then, man. So, bro, this was a vibe today, man. So, with that being said, appreciate each and every one of y'all that was rocking with us. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well as subscribing on the way out of this thing. Enjoy your Christmas, man. If we don't see you or get a chance to talk to you, man, just know that we appreciate y'all, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays as well. If you will be in attendance on Saturday night, man, stay warm out there, but obviously stay safe as well. And remember, man, we doing it for Franco on Saturday, all right? So, with that being said, salute each and every one of y'all. And until next time, baby.
Peace.